brother in Christ. Why does it do this? Let's see. That's so weird. I can't even see my chat. YouTube is being like so weird and glitchy lately. Hello everybody though, welcome in. Even though I can't see you, I know that you're here in spirit. Right now I'm just trying to get my YouTube stream to recognize my thumbnail. There we go. There's a thumbnail. Okay. I don't know what's up with that. Hopefully it stops doing that eventually. Well, I can't see the chat, so I'll just have to watch my own stream like some kind of loser. But yeah, welcome in everybody. We are going to be doing some level requests today. This is the first level request stream I will have done with my multi-streaming setup on YouTube and Twitch, so you can go follow me over there. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to notify the Discord that I'm live. But yeah, how's the week been, chat? What'd you do? Tell me one interesting thing you did today, if it's possible. That's true. There are a lot of dyslexic people. It happens. Yes, if you guys don't understand how this works, the level request stream will be using a form in the description. So we will not be sending our IDs in the chat like all of you have already done. Anyway, just be patient. We're waiting for some people to get here. I stalemated an intense game of chess. Okay, that's more interesting than I thought it would be. You have officially passed the bar. That's the new bar for interesting things. I ate my dog. Okay. That's not very interesting. People do that all the time. I ate your dog yesterday. It was delicious. Dude, my stomach does not feel right. I don't know what I did to it. I only punched it 600 times. Like, I don't know what kind of wimp of a stomach I have, but it's whatever. Okay, there we go. YouTube is recognizing my thumbnails, finally. I don't know what took it so long, but sure, man. Sure, we're here. Let's see. I want my chat to be longer. That's better. That's a nice long chat. You survived for 24 hours? Wow. It's kind of crazy. Yes, there's no form. Yeah, that's. Do you guys know what starting soon means? Oh my gosh. You guys don't do any reading. You guys have like never seen a book in your entire lives. Granted, I've only seen 2 books in my life, so I'm not like that much farther ahead of you. Yeah, okay. Apparently you do not know what starting soon means. Let's say hi to some people. How about it? We got Ben Dadge. It is not Ben the DJ. It is Ben Dadge. Welcome. Good to see you. We got Mr. Fish VR. It's a virtual reality fish. Zed Zai. We got Zyelks. O-Dog. Person H6F. K-Domination. More 3-on. Love it. Blue Threshold. Bowl made it. It's good to see you again. Helios YT. Steep Racing with the 149 and the Purple Cat sticker. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Welcome in. It's good to see you. We got Zaka as well. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope all of you have levels in mind that you would like to request. Steep Racing, thank you so much for the 2 more. I appreciate that. Yeah, so the way this is going to work, you're going to put your IDs in the form in the description. When I put it in the description, I'll give you the signal. I heard something fall and maybe break, so I'm going to go make sure everything's okay. I'll be right back. You know, I'll switch to this screen right here. I'll switch to this one. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the GD menu theme works with the Peters. It works so well. I love it. Yeah, the dancing Peters is like the greatest thing I've ever done. I wish I had like a green screen of it. Yeah, if anyone wants to make like a green screen version of the Peter Tiny Arm dance, please let me know. Hit me up. I will use that 100%. Okay. I think we're about ready to start. Man, my stomach still does not feel right. I don't know what I did to it. Also, like, YouTube has a nice little streaming tab for me for the, you know, for the streamer to read his chat, and it just hasn't been working lately. So, oh well. We press on. What's up, Husky Kid Name? Good to see you. Yeah, we're about to get started. Okay. I am going to update the description of the stream, and I will post the form in there. And I'll give you the signal when it has been done, so you can refresh your stream, go in the description, send your level ID. Everyone gets one level ID. Don't send one thinking like, oh, I have a better one I'll send later. Nope. Send one level. Everyone gets one. I will also be putting it probably in the Twitch chat as a pin, because I don't think there's like a description that I can really update with Twitch. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm still figuring out the lay of the Twitch land. What's going on? What is that? What is that black bar on the side? What is Game Capture doing? What is you problem? Oh, I just got a little stretched somehow. Okay, whatever. That's annoying. Yeah, my setup has gone through a lot of changes lately. Let's see, can I have my little OBS dock there and then the level requests on a separate thing? Is that something I can do? Maybe? I think so. I think I can do that. Okay, setup tour went. No one needs to see that. Someone would die from cringe. Okie dokie. Here we are, edit video. Alright, I'm gonna update it. You guys be prepared for the signal. Okay, level request. Use. What the hell? YouTube, please! It's letting me type one letter at a time to update the title. What is going on? I type one letter and then it resets the page. And then it shows me, like, the new text that I've typed. And then I type the next letter and then it resets the page. And, like, oh my gosh, this is so dumb. In description. Okay, now it's working. Wow, that's so stupid. Wow. I'm mad. You guys know anger? That's what I've got going on right now. Just all over the place. It's all over the floor. My room is a mess. Okay, it's going to be at the top of the description right now. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! This is the signal! Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Okay, I'll pin that on the Twitch chat as well. Okay, excellent. Use form in description. Update titles. I think we're good. I think we're good and ready. Why does it say my stream's offline? Maybe we're not good and ready. I take that back. Okay. Are we good? Okay. Excellent. Oh, hold on. What is that I see? Man, YouTube has not worked properly like one time in the past 2 weeks. What in the world? I am watching my stream, but the chat is gone. The chat, I just like can't see the chat. What is your deal? Wait, did my stream actually end? What? It's still going. Okay, OBS says I'm not streaming, so officially, what the hell? This is so weird. I don't know what's going on. Bold, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate that. If not having apples, are you power? What are you with one? A doctor? Hold on. If not having apples, are you power? What are you with one? Am I reading this properly? I need someone who's smart in the stream chat to tell me if I'm dumb or if I'm okay. If I'm dumb or if I'm dumb later. If not having apples, are you power? What are you with one? A doctor. That's as good as it's gonna get. That is the extent of my potential understanding for your message, but thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that. You know what? I think I shall turn donation requests off. I think I'll add text that says that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, so you can't just donate money to get your level played ahead of the queue. We're just going to be sticking with the queue today. Dono requests. I spelled request with a W. Requests. Off. Okay. Oh, whoops. That was the title of the source and not the actual text. Alright, awesome. Okay. We are so ready. Well, never mind. I lied. We have to get a dark backdrop for the text so you can actually read it. There we go. Reading is possible. Through Christ who strengthens me. Am I right, chat? Okay. I think we're ready. Apologies if donations happen and I miss them because my current chat overlay is really bad about telling me what's going on. Anyways, it is finally time to start the level request. Welcome in, everybody. Howdy is my goat. Thank you, Flame Master. You know, if I ever needed flames to happen, you would probably be my goat. I would trust you with that duty. Yeah, YouTube has been super broken lately. YouTube and Discord have had a bunch of issues. Oh, wait, can I move this so it's not blocking the title of levels? I want it to be like... Okay, we'll just make it smaller. People can read. They can't, actually. It's not true. It's not something that they can do. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, chat. Levels are happening. Finally, they are here. And level submitted. Good job, O-Dog. I know you can do it. Ooh. Ooh. I like this. Oh, okay, maybe I don't like this. Yeah, my opinion is over. See, I'm not sure if the blue orb is to be trusted. Okay, I think it's just poor jump spacing, but I think it works. Alright, we're good. I guess I do 2 here? No! What happened? What happened to me? The unforeseen end of my life. Yeah, Oh, okay. It's just the portal's really far back for some reason. You have to click it, super late. Oh, is YouTube completely dead? Is everyone having to switch to Twitch? What the hell? Well, hello everybody. Welcome. That is so weird. Why is YouTube... a dead guy. See, I'm able to watch my stream. It's just like the chat is broken. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Wait, YouTube is set to made for kids? What the fuck? I did not do this. I did not do this. Okay, hold on. Can I undo that? What do you mean restrictions made for kids? Set by you? No, the fuck it wasn't. No, it is not. Okay, let's try that. Alright, I changed it back. I don't know how that happened. This is crazy. This is the most problems I've ever had with a stream so far. And we're like 4 minutes into it. Wow, okay, is it working now? Do we have a working YouTube live stream? That'd be really cool if we did. Please? Wow, it is super slow right now. Okay, I think we're good. I see a chat. This is excellent. Excellent news. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. You could just use Twitch if you don't want these things to happen. Because sometimes YouTube it just can't keep up with it. That's fine. We are back. Heck yes. You said there's no link in the description. There, people have submitted levels, so like clearly there is one. What the hell? Okay, now the link in the description's gone. Okay, YouTube is tweaking. You know, like glitches in the Matrix? That's what YouTube is doing right now. It's doing its impression of a Matrix. Okay. Now the link should be back for those of you who haven't submitted your levels yet. Wow, what a stupid start to a stream. Like, I don't know how YouTube gave me that many problems in a row. Sync with the 21 months of featured membership. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, 210 freaking dollar. That's a lot. You're like the currency master, but the master of giving it to Howdy. I really appreciate that, man. Coming in on 2 years, you're going to get that nice, crispy orange and purple badge. How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, by the way, Sync got one of his levels rated, a 2-player Extreme Demon, and it's on the list now. Yeah, go check out Duelist. It's freaking crazy. Man, one of my least favorite things about playing levels is when there's no, like, saw blades or spikes or anything to stop these deaths from happening. Like, then I just have to pause my game and, like, it's a dumb nitpick, but it does save a lot of time when there's just proper structuring. Where's the form? Description on YouTube, pinned message on Twitch. Oh, gosh. No, this is not... Yes! I thought it was a mistake. It was a clever game mechanic used to kill me. Oh gosh, I assumed it would be auto. It actually wants me to fly through that in the middle of all those camera effects. Okay, the sync is like a little bit inconsistent, but it is really good gameplay. Yeah, and there's just not structuring is like the biggest issue, is you can just fall forever, like for half of these timings if you miss them. No. See, that could have been 2 blocks, right? And I could have been saved. I wouldn't have had to die just then. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Maybe I don't have to die. No, that's just some kind of unrealistic optimist worldview. I'm okay dying, but like I'd prefer if it were not right now, is the thing. Oh gosh. Yeah, this would be a really, really great structured layout. Right now, it's it definitely needs some work. But this gameplay is super fun. Ooh, that's some fast CPS. Nice. Oh gosh. This is so cool. No! How are my clicks being missed? There's Japanese in there, wow. I cannot, like, read katakana or hiragana or, like, kanji or anything, but that's awesome. All for it. Welcome. Welcome, Japanese individual. Or Google Translate user. Come on. How am I missing this freaking teleport orb? There we go. This is really cool. Nice. Dude, that was awesome. I desperately need this to be fully structured. That was like my only complaint with the whole layout. That gameplay was so good. I love that. I hope this is like a work in progress and it's still being updated and stuff. That was awesome. That was super cool. Yeah, definitely Demon. Very, very cool. I will favorite that. Heck yes, dude. Nicely done. Alright. First level down. Already off to a good start. What a banger. Okay, my level request form is being a little bit glitchy, but that's okay. We're gonna power through it. Okay, by Pingu. Beep, 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 beep. Pingu, Pingu. Does that say Twink Brain Dead? What is it trying to say about Twinks? Can you guys believe this? You can't just be saying that in the GD community, man. Oh gosh. Just don't. Okay. Okay. Pretty consistent with the don't tapping. No slide. Okay, thank you. Like, in easier levels like this, either every surface can be slid upon, or none of them can. And I appreciate the clarification right at the beginning. If that were a straight fly, I would have beaten it, probably. That was super cool. That was, like, a bit copy and pasted, and I don't even know how long that was. I don't know if that can get rated, but heck yeah, man. Very, very cool. Love that deco. Very nice gameplay. Very smooth as well. See, like, I'm not an expert here. I don't know if that should, like, fall on me to say whether or not it's feature worthy. I liked it, though. I think if Howdy likes it, that's some kind of good sign. Actually, if Howdy likes it, maybe Robtop will hate it. There's no guarantee here. Okay, so no requests in the chat. We should understand this to be a thing. You put it in the form in the description, or if you're on Twitch, it'll be the pinned message at the top of the chat. Oh boy. See, I'm just not a fan of what a lot of people do with the swing game mode, but it's like also not their fault. Okay. Oh, how much of this we got? See, there's so many orbs that just don't really send the swing anywhere. Like, you click a green orb as a swing, and the swing's like, yeah, maybe I'll get around to moving, you know, someday. Well, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow. I don't really want to have to tinker with, like, gravity triggers to get the swing to do anything cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where my clicks went wrong here, but I'm dying. Oh my gosh. See, like, this would be such cool gameplay with any other game mode, but like, it's still good gameplay. It's just with the game mode I have personal issues with. Speaking of personal issues, I really don't like vertical gameplay. This shit, I can't stand it. My eyes are not wired to sight read gameplay from this direction. It's probably just a personal issue and nothing else, but like, I don't know. Looking at gameplay like this, doesn't matter if it's like a 3-star like difficulty, I will still suck at it. You know what, chat? I've been kind of in the mood to do some like Mega Man streaming. I kind of wanted to play like Mega Man 1 and maybe 2 on the channel. I think that would be awesome. I can't believe that duel worked like first try, basically. Okay, as far as swing gameplay goes, that's about as good as it gets. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty awesome. Just like so many of those clicks were just not as consistent as they would have been with a lot of other like game modes, and that's just like how the physics of the swing game mode work, I guess. Blue tea bubble. Dude, okay, if we... So there's blue cheese, right? Which is just cheese but worse, because it has like mold and shit in it. So is blue tea just tea but with mold in it? I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I'm interested in your moldy tea, no thank you. Oh no. Oh no. That's an interesting gimmick. Oh, it comes back. The returning gimmick. Wow. I wish this was a little bit easier to look at, because it looks cool. Okay. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Am I just dead? Am I sentenced to a slow death? Okay. There's fake slopes, but you can't tell which ones are fake. Wow, this is... Man. If you gave like a recent tab creator from 1.9 access to 2.2, this is what he would have made. Are you still fresh? I'm afraid I have expired. You just missed it. I expired on May 8th. Oh, there's a green orb in there. Okay. There we go. Good luck. What am I going to need good luck for? It gets worse? Are we sure? Oh, man. Like, look at this transition. That's something. Are you going swimming tomorrow? Hell yeah, dude. Swimming is such good exercise. It's fun. You're in water, so you just weigh less. And, like, your back can just decompress. That's the thing about, like, having back pain is, like, sitting, standing, laying down. All of that can cause back pain. But if you're swimming, I feel like there's no reason that should be causing your body, like, pain or discomfort to be in water. I feel like that's cheating. But yeah, swimming's great exercise. It's a full body workout. It's fun. You never really get too hot or overheated unless you're, you know, swimming laps in a hot tub. Ouch. That hurts. Alright, and I'm officially tired of this level just killing me for no reason, so I'm just going to play with hitboxes on. That also makes it a little bit easier to not have seizures happen in my eyes. That's where seizures are stored, in the eyeballs. Man, this level just has invisible things with no regard for what the player might be expecting. Like, what was that? I could see none of those spikes. The creator didn't care. He didn't give a shit. Yeah, I would have a very hard time looking at this right now, if not for the show hitboxes. That makes it a lot easier. It just overlays everything with blue. Which, like, okay, like a dark, saturated blue is one of the least pleasant colors to look at, but I'll take it over, like, a strobe light effect. I feel like it's a no-brainer. So what is that? What is that? What is that I'm hitting? I have no idea. No idea. This is so weird. I'm hungry. You can eat this level if you want. I won't really miss it. Yeah, this is kind of like a shitpost. This is what like a 4chan user would make. There's cool things about it, and then there's a whole bunch of not cool things that really feel intentional. I'll just stay in the middle, because the floor and the ceiling is feeling a little grabby today. Hungry Humphrey. Man, what a level. That might be my favorite Crazy Man 50 level. Oh, okay. Surprisingly, like, intuitive duel. Oh, gosh. Oh, I have to hold for that last one. Okay. That was cool. That was really cool. Let's do more of that. Oh, gosh. Okay. That's so weird. I've never had to balance these two game modes before in, like, a straight fly. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to use that in a level. Kyuki duel reference. I misread that as Dual Kiki, which is, like, a really old top player from, like, 2016 that probably nobody even knows. Oh, gosh. This is so weird. How do I, like... Okay, there we go. Once you get, like, here, it's pretty easy to stay alive, but... Okay. I did it. Dedicated to, like, almost everybody but Howdy, but that's okay. Wow, that was very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a level quite like that, nor will I again. I have been around a while. That's the thing. Like, I don't know anything about GD right now. Like, if you ask me about GD current events in 2026, I know, like, nothing. But, I was kind of a GD no-life in, like, 2015 through 2018. What is this song? I just realized. I need to soak in this level one more time. Carol of the Sails. Praise Lord Gaben. Okay. Let's start over. This is a pretty old level, yeah. I think this has an ID that starts with a 9. And it's missing 2 digits. This is a really old level. I don't know who Gay Ben is, but I think we should support his... What is the Sails? This is so funny. I'm so mad that this isn't rated. It's clearly old enough for this to, like, have still been impressive back when it came out, right? Wow. So, I don't know who Gay Ben is, but he's quite the salesman, I suppose. This is beautiful. Oh, F you, Gay Ben. Alright, I guess we don't like Gay Ben anymore. Oh my freaking gosh! Good. Oh, these... Okay. Gay Ben kills you. I understand why we don't like him very much. Yeah, he just shows up in the dark, and you can't see him, and then he kills you. Which, like, if he did one of those things, I wouldn't mind, but, like, all of them together, kind of an issue. Oh, Gabe Newell. Okay, I didn't piece that together till just now. Okay. What is that? What's a Rainbow Dash doing? Dude, if porn shows up on the screen, it's Gay Ben's fault, okay? I did my best. This is a warning. Gay Ben, I don't know what Gay Ben's gonna show on the screen. We've got Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash so far. This could go 2 directions. Don't worry, no porn. This is my favorite level. Okay, okay. If this is what Flops sent me, I will gladly play the rest of this with complete faith. This is... Wow. Wow. This should have won awards. You guys know, like, the Oscars? This needs at least one of those. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is such a beautiful thing that has happened to humanity. I'm really glad we all know who Gay Ben really is deep down, you know? Powered by Larry. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Wow, okay. That's incredible. This has one of the best download to like ratios I've ever seen, and it's only getting better. Go play Praise Lord Gaben. Oh, Gabe N. Right, okay. Wow, that's 2 favorites, and we've played like 4 levels. That's so weird. Like, they don't say Gabe or Gabe space N. It's Gaben. It's just Gaben. Is this like, is this a title that he has that I just didn't know about? Happy Pride Month, Gay Ben. Okay. Wow. Incredible level. Alright, we can probably end the level request stream here, and that'd be fine. Because, like, it's all downhill from here in terms of quality. We cannot top Gay Ben. It's impossible. Speaking of impossible. Oh gosh, I can't do this. Ooh. I remember making a level to this, or like very similar to this, not long ago. I say not long ago, it was probably like 5 years ago. I like taking ship parts in Robtop levels and replacing them with wave. Wow, that transition's ass, but like... What is this, man? Explain yourself. How did we let this happen? What is that? What? Dude. Okay, I think these objects haven't, like, they haven't entered the screen yet, so they're not in their final place. Yeah, okay, alright, that's a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, it's just the line we have to worry about. Still, though, come on. I'm pretty sure there's more egregious, like structuring mistakes in, like, official Robtop levels, so I can't be too mad at that. Wow, this is actually very hard. Oh gosh, am I supposed to go in there? Me with my big body, I can't fit. Oh, I can fit. I just realized how funny this guy looks. Wow. Okay, you know who this reminds me of? Alright, I know somebody knows this character. At least one person in chat knows this character. Let me get a screenshot of him real quick. I still have freaking Gay Ben, Carol of the Sails stuck in my head. That song made that level. It would not have been nearly as funny with, like, Stereo Madness or whatever. Okay. I know somebody knows this character. Somebody's gotta know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of freaking Tobor from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. You guys see it? It's Tobor. Look at him. There he is. In the flesh, in the skin. It's Tobor. You can't tell me it's not Tobor. I know the truths. You know the truths. He chopped. It is not the most flattering recreation of Tobor's likeness. Man. If I were gay, that's all I'm going to say. I appreciate Tobor. Good job, Tobor. Steve Brazing, thanks so much for the 2. Clubstep Monster. No, this is Tobor Monster. I think we figured it out. His teeth are so beautiful. Look at them pearly whites. Look at them pearly whites. Okay. That's enough looking at Tobor. I think we got the picture. Yeah, it's him. It's him. I'm very excited to have been graced with his presence. Alright. Stop glazing him. Alright, Tobor sucks. Moving on. Dude, that is tight. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Tobor is from the greatest movie ever made, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's like maybe even harder, actually. Never mind, I'm the greatest. D-blocks? Yes, okay. That would be very evil to make someone do without D-blocks. So what's the deal with grief? You guys are more in the doggy loop than I am. I heard he nerfed it, and then he got, like, a new best. I think it was, like, 84 or something. Like, a little new best. But then I saw him streaming it yesterday, and it said unnerfed. So, like, did he nerf it, then get a new best, and then go back to the unnerfed version? Because he's like, oh, no, if I can beat the nerfed version, I can surely beat the unnerfed version. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with that guy anymore. Like, I don't really care, like, if he nerfs it or not. Like, I don't know, it's his level, it's his project, he should have the ability and the liberty to do that, but I don't know, I just don't even know what's going on. I have not been in the loop lately. Steep Racing with the 5, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I'm not an expert on stuff in Geometry Dash, but you're here in my stream, so you're an expert on howdy things. I think that's pretty awesome. I'm also not an expert on GD things. I kind of used to be, but the game has changed so much, I can't keep up with all the new information, you know? I don't think anyone can. Wait, did I miss a donation? Or are you guys lying to me? Is this lying school? Yeah, you guys just went to lying school. Okay, that's fine. I do that too. I also go to lie school sometimes. My dumb ass thought this level was called Invisible Club Step. Wow, that's really tight. You guys see how tight that was? Wow, that's really tight. You guys saw how tight that was, right? Are you guys seeing this? Okay. Look at that. That's real, by the way. Like, I think you can just fly under it. Oh, no, you can actually. Okay, never mind. You have to do that. That is insane. There's, like, barely room for my ass in there. Yeah, this level is... Wait, it's really long. I just realized this whole level is, like, equally as hard as what I've already done. Okay, I did, like, 3 in a row. That's good enough for me. I don't think I can play this whole thing. Only after 2 streams... Wait, 6K attempts and 2 streams? This guy's crazy. 38 demons? Okay, I'm gonna assume this is, like, hack verified or something. I don't freaking know. I don't care enough to leave a dislike, but I probably shouldn't leave a like either. Alright, we're off to a pretty good start. We have mostly good levels under our belt. Under my belt? Belly rolls reference? Okay, this ID isn't real, I'm sorry to say. Yeah, you guys get 1 shot with your ID, so if it's unlisted, I can't see it. Or if you mess up one of the numbers to your ID, I can't see it. I'm sorry about that. Whoever's ID that was, rest in peace. Wow. This structuring is already very promising. What is this? This is where the level starts me. Like, this is, like, I have to click in the dark to save myself. I should not be tasked with saving my own life. I'm not qualified. Someone else should do that for me. Okay, am I dead? I'm dead. You have to, like, 1 click at just the right time. Is that the right time? No. Okay, 2 clicks at just the right time. Oh, Club Step Impossible is your level. I would have loved to play more of it, but I would love to have played more of it. I don't know. Words are hard. I'm sorry. Holy burp. Oh, that's what my burps say. Dude, this level is really good. Wait, no! I felt so cool for clicking all 3. The, like, planet art, or maybe, like, a black hole or whatever that might be in the background. That's pretty sweet. Oh, yeah, I meant to jump there. That was a tactical decision made by me. Oh, okay. Damn, I have not understood a single thing that has happened in this level. Except for, like, the triple green orbs. The triple green orbs made sense until right afterwards, where I died to something invisible. Okay. It seems like the levels today are going to be of 2 ilks. It's going to be levels like this, or levels like... What was it called? I don't know, the Carol of the Sails. The Gabe Newell level. Alright, awesome. That is a crazy like to download ratio, actually. Okay, moving on. Scourged by Eminox the Draco. It's like a Harry Potter character or something. Yeah, I will not be taking level requests from the chat. You gotta put them in the form in the description, or if you're on Twitch, it'll be the pinned message at the top of the chat. We should know how this goes by now. I certainly hope so, because, like, it says in the title. I feel like half the levels in 2.2 look like this. I don't know how easy the, like, pixel art block design is, but, like, it seems to be a very popular style for, like, creator point grinders. Don't do that. I have been seeing less, or, like, fewer of them getting rated lately, though. Maybe Robtop's catching on, like, oh, maybe I made this block design a little too easy to make. I don't know. This could be the hardest block design that anyone's ever made in the history of Geometry Dash. I literally do not know. But I've been seeing stuff like this. The, like, warbly screen effects are, like, I don't think that was a 2.2 feature we really needed. Like, certain screen effects I'm glad we have. I would say they broaden the artistic potential of levels in their deco. But man, there's a lot of moving shit. I got a Joe Nation. I got a Joseph Nation. What? Steep raising with the 10. Holy crap. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Recently my left eye has been red and itchy. It's annoying. I hate it. That does sound annoying. I would also hate that. No, I can say I hate it for you. I can safely say I will hate that on your behalf. Man, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Some mornings I just wake up and I have, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if an eyelash is stuck in my eye. I can never find anything in there, but, like, it feels like there's a cut on my eyeball. Like a small little, like, scratch or something. Man, it feels awful. Just, like, the whole day my eye is so sensitive. If I touch it or brush against it, or even like the eyelid or around the eye, it just, like, it starts flaring up and burning and itching and stuff. Oh, there's like a, I don't know, 1 in 30 chance that happens. It happens like once a month, which is not like a lot, but it's enough to make me really sad. Sometimes that's how I wake up. Sometimes I wake up because my eyeball feels like it has a cut on it. Like, top 5 worst ways to wake up. I have woken up to hail completely pelting my car and destroying my windows. And I may have preferred that to waking up with, like, what feels like a cut on your eyeball. Oh gosh. See, like, okay. I can do the vertical gameplay, like, a little bit, but once you get to ship, it's like, that's kind of evil. You can't make me do that. I refuse. I will protest. This will be the first thing that has ever been worthy of me protesting. What is that? What is going on here? Okay. That is interesting. It's like dying that far into the block looks so funny to me. Cosmic Ghost with the $2. Thank you so much, man. Yo, you should play Eyes in the Water. If it shows up on the level request queue, I will play it. Actually, imagine it does show up, but I don't play it. That's just the one that I don't play. That would be pretty funny. Well, thanks for the 2, man. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I fell for it. You got me so good. I fell for it again. They're just so trustworthy. That's such a trustworthy color. I wish I was that color. Yeah, I don't need the, like, ripple effect on the screen every, like, 3 seconds. Yeah, this gameplay's cool, though. I like it. There's also fake orbs. There's plenty of fake orbs in this level, which usually, like, they bother me a little bit, but they're never gonna bother me more than I like them. Does that make sense? Like, the fake orbs are always, like, a classic little bit of difficulty thrown in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, back in 1.9, that's how a lot of levels got their difficulty. You know, most of the, like, hard and insane demons, they were that way because of tons of, like, memory and fake orbs and fake pads and stuff you couldn't trust. Of course, like, that didn't last forever, and now we've got a lot of levels that are, like, they're just hard. They just have hard timings, and that's the way it is. But I remember, like, when EVW beat Theory of Firepower, that was a fairly difficult, like, insane demon at the time. It was just a memory level. Like, none of the timings were that bad. It was just a lot of memory. So when he beat that, there were so many people like, wow, this EVW content creator with, like, 20,000 subs just beat Theory of Firepower, even though his hardest is, like, a Neptune level. GG, bro. And EVW was like, oh, I didn't know that was a really hard level. Good job me, I guess. Maybe that means EVW's got, you know, better than average memory. This is insane art, by the way. Thank goodness for, like, the splatter object. Whatever this is. Whatever unholy object this is. Yeah, this is a really, really great object for artists and, like, especially people who want to make, like, photorealistic art. Like, that's awesome. That's so cool. You don't like EVW? His content's gone through some changes over the years, and it's certainly not for everybody. I think if you're going to respect somebody who has been in the community, I don't think anyone deserves that respect more than EVW. I'm not saying you gotta watch every video and you gotta love it, but yeah, he's done so much for this game. I'm not entirely sure this community would still be alive and thriving the way that it is without EVW. I can safely call him the GOAT of Geometry Dash YouTube. He's not my favorite GD content creator, but I think, like, greatness is a different, like, question, you know? I need all these checkpoints, by the way. It's crucial for my learning experience of the level. So if you guys see me placing checkpoints, that's just because I'm a top player, and this is how the pros do it. You know what I'm saying? Level 1 unstable Oh, is it gonna, like, change without telling me? That's, a prospect of instability that I do not find very exciting. No. So, wait, what do I do here? Do I do one big jump? Yes, okay. So, the gravity seemed fine. I don't know what was up with that. This level looks really cool, also. Oh, come on. I did not even see that. It blended in so well with the background. It blended? Blended never sounds proper. It blound? It blound with the background. You guys know how it is, it blound. I knew you guys would understand. What is spinning in the background there? What is you? Is this a pair of beans? Is this like is this a heart? I have no idea what I'm looking at. I have no clue. Rattle Dash. It's not Rattle Dash. It's clearly two beans. Like, snuggling. Butt cheeks, maybe? I considered butt cheeks. I just didn't want to say it because it's too, like, rated R. No one's ever seen a pair of butt cheeks before. Yeah, tap the green orb, I think. Gosh, I can't even tell what has an actual collision box and what does not. Oh, that does, apparently. Okay. This is one of the most challenging levels to look at. There's so much of what I'm seeing makes no sense, and I want to soak it all in and, like, do my research to figure out what the hell I'm looking at, but there's no time for that. It's just go, go, go. So I don't need to fly through any of that, right? I can, yeah, so much of this is skippable, which is also, like, contributing to my confusion. Unidentified persons in the mines. Wow. Oh, come on. Fake out. Got you. Huh. You fell for it, bro. Okay. That's me. Close one. Close one. I'm going to Parallel Park. What? Oh, alright, missiles pointed at my face. I don't know what I did to deserve that. I got like a whole Geometry Dash military on my ass. You again. Okay, it's me, but I'm black this time. Oh, never mind. Now I'm fighting the Fire Hydrant of Doom. This is the Geometry Dash military's secret weapon. Does this not look like a fire hydrant? Am I making this up? Alright, that kills me, of course. I should have known. Of course, that kills me. I should have known. Of course. Yeah, that's a noob death. Oh, that's my bad. Okay, so that doesn't kill me, though. That doesn't kill me. Alright, whatever. This level's ridiculous. Oh, swing! Yay! Just as things were getting too fun. It's somehow getting even better. It's a rocket ship? Think again. I like the, like, pool of mac and cheese along the floor. It's, like, rising. Okay, so they follow you. There's no memory. I was like, oh, maybe I go up here. Nope. There's no memory. You just dodge things. But you're like the slowest game mode in the game. Like, this is not a dodging game mode. And, oh man. There's so many don'ts happening. You know, there's so many things when making a boss fight that you're not supposed to do, and this level's doing like all of them. Man. I don't know how I dodged those three. That was a miracle. You could not pay me $1,000 to beat this level from zero. I think I genuinely mean that. The time it would take me to beat this level from zero, no matter how much like practice I had, was probably not worth $1,000 to me. It is a rocket ship. You were right. It is not a fire hydrant, unless it's a flying fire hydrant. I've seen those in like China. I think they have those. Made in the month, it was hard. Yeah, I would say so. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. I do use Jukebox, but don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Wait, can you play the songs? Oh, that'd be cool. If you can, like, listen to what a remix sounds like before you download it. That'd be cool. Okay, even though that boss fight was, like, abhorrent, I still want to leave a like, because it was a cool level. Lucas Douge. That's a really cool name. Ooh. See, I think, like, a modern art style for a GD level, I think it works really well with, like, kind of simplified colors and shapes. Like, some people try to make, like, a really densely detailed modern deco, and that just doesn't work for me. Not that, like, you know, every deco style should conform to what Howdy thinks is best, but... yeah, modern deco usually doesn't do it for me, but... oh, come on. Why is this so hard? Wait, I just realized this is that like a Final Destination timing? Like a 2-frame or some shit? I'm on 240, so it should be possible. Okay. I think that's a good checkpoint. Okay, that's good, because I haven't hit the green orb yet. Yes. Oh, wow. Really? We're gonna make Howdy do that? On his birthday? Oh. My birthday powers. It's not my birthday. Can we put level requests? That is the point of the live stream. That's true. You'll have to go into the form in the description on YouTube or in the top of the comments on Twitch. And then submit your level, and I will hopefully get around to it. There are a lot of levels in the queue, so if you just showed up in the stream and you're about to submit your level, it probably will not be played today. Hate to break it to you. I sell crack. No, I wanted to listen to selling crack. That is nasty. Wow, this is all nasty. No, thank you. All right, well, we're just going to play with no music. I'll be the music. Alright, that was the music. I hope you guys liked it. Now, why was the song called that, though? Like, I don't think anyone deserves to see that. What does this level want from me? Do I go in there? Really? Yes, okay, I do. Oh, maybe not. Okay, well, now there's nowhere for me to go. Never mind. I somehow lived. Okay. Wow, what a level. We got a level today, ladies and gents. Ladies and gentle ladies. There are no men. 0 men. Yeah, the song is really good, though. I'm really liking it so far. The song is what you did by accident? I don't believe you. You knew what you were doing. You did that on purpose. You did that on purpose. Oh, gosh. That's kind of hard for me to continue looking at, the strobe effect on the floor and ceiling. I will keep going for the moment. This is a long level, though. Oh, okay, double click. Okay. I do like a tasteful double click in a level. I think people need to not be scared of putting double clicks in their gameplay. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, if I had the eyes of a typical GD player, I could look at this no problem. Unfortunately, I have normal eyes, I think. I hope. I don't think they're normal. Not anymore. I used to have normal eyes. Dude, I used to be able to look at stuff like this. Just all day long, no problem. I just could play 9 circles levels for hours straight. What is that? What was that art? I'm here for you. Those are big old fingers. He got some big old fingers. Yeah, I unfortunately cannot continue to look at this. That looked cool, though. I think a different song might be better. Maybe a little bit better. I'm sorry, how do you send a level request again? Okay, so if you're sending it at this point in the stream, the queue is long enough to where I will probably not be able to make it to your level. But go to the link in the description. There is a form link, and you click that, and then you submit your ID in the form, and it will be added to the queue. It's in the description of the YouTube stream, and it's a pinned comment in the Twitch stream. Dude, Glitch Gremlins is a classic. Man, Boss Fight has some good-ass songs. Repin comment for form. Is it gone? Why do I have to repin it? Wait, what happened? What the hell? That's so weird. I know I pinned it earlier. Maybe something happened to my stream to, like, unpin it. Okay, well, to the Twitch people who were looking for the form, I am sorry. Something happened to the link, apparently. It's pinned again. I don't know for how long. Maybe the way Twitch pinning works is like, yeah, we'll pin it for like 5 minutes, and then we'll get rid of it in case someone else wants to pin something. You know, gotta make room. We gotta share. Sharing is caring. Oh, gosh. Do you guys' eyelashes ever stick together? And they, like, keep your eye from opening all the way? I have really long eyelashes, so maybe that's just a me issue. But, man, them suckers get linked together, and they do not want to let go. And it is the most distracting feeling in the world. It's like, it's a subtle feeling. It's not like it's going to ruin my day, but it's a little distraction. Like, if that were to happen when I'm at, like, 80% in an Extreme Demon, my attempt is over. There's no way. There's no way I can power through that distraction. Let the bass kick is what I say to my pregnant wife with our child named Bass. Husband, this child is kicking me in the belly. What will we do about this? Well, we should let him kick. Let kids be kids. Okay, let kids be kids is one of my least favorite, like, things to say. Because, like, sometimes it's applicable. Sometimes the kids are just, they're just living life, not doing anything wrong, and people are just being annoyed at the children. But sometimes the children are, like, screaming and throwing things at a Walmart. I'm like, oh, they're just kids. Let kids be kids. Like, no. Let parents do better with the whole parenting thing. Is kind of, that's the narrative I want to push. Wow. I want to play more of this level, is what I would say if I was lying. Because I want to hear the song, but what? That's hard. Wait, what? What is this, like, Michigan UFO from Bloodbath? Okay, there's like 2 clicks that are necessary. That's fine. What is this? What am I looking at? Invisible okay, I like teleporters in levels. I am a teleporter advocate. But I kind of need to see them, don't you think? Am I alone in this? Okay, that transition's actually not that bad. Once you know that there's a teleporter, you can hold into it as the ship, and then the UFO timing will be free. Because, like, at least they're lined up properly, even if they are invisible. Okay, see, if the teleporters were just visible, I think I would like this part way more, because conceptually, it's pretty cool. Dual, oh gosh, okay. Is it 2-player? Oh gosh. I don't think so. I don't think it's 2-player, but my save device was not working with the ball at the bottom. Dude, this is crazy. Oh, I do 1 spider click, it's back to wave spam? Okay. I don't know what's going on with my cube here. Yeah, I'm upside down when I shouldn't be. I don't know what to do about that. Man, this level's almost really cool, but... Oh, there we go! Okay, please. Come on. No, no, I'm so close. Goodness. That was some of the hardest I've ever had to try for timings that really weren't that bad. Interesting. Yeah, that's quite the challenge, goodness. I guess if a level's called challenge, I can't really get mad at it for being hard, even if it is hard in very, like, unexpectedly douchey ways. How do you stream? No, I'm not really comfortable with that. I think I'll just stick to my videos. Yeah, welcome back to this video, guys. There's editing. See, watch. There's editing. And then, what other edits we got? I'm thinking of more edits. Yeah, those are the edits I've got going on. Let's see. I know we got one more. We got more. Where is he? There he is. We'll just leave him there for a minute. No! Man, I had so many days in a row where I didn't have to play Slaughterhouse. Or whatever this is. Is it just Slaughterhouse? It's like... Goodness. We cannot just be sending this to Howdy as if he can do it, because he cannot. I guarantee you. How long does it take for a level to get into queue? Well, I mean, as soon as you submit your ID, it's in there. But the queue at this point is long enough from people who have been here already to where if you submitted an ID right now, I probably would not get to it today. See, that doesn't look so bad. I can fit in there, right? I can fit in there, right? Yes! Man, that is so much easier than... Oh, never mind. It's fixed hitboxes. No, but not that fixed. It's okay. The transition is probably the worst part. It's Grief House. That's stupid. I should not have laughed at It's Grief House. Just imagining a top 1 extreme demon called Grief House is really funny, I think. Why can I just not... like, my straight fly rhythm, once I go upside down, it just sends me so high. I have to, like, slow down my rhythm for upside down shit. Yeah, I don't know. That feels like a 2.2 thing. I don't think it always used to do that. I don't know why that's so hard. It feels like I'm on the moon. Yeah, I have to click like 3 times. Ship gravity with normal gravity. It feels completely fine. But once you go upside down, it feels like you're on the moon. Just like one tiny click sends you so far. I know I can't be the only one that feels this way. I like the little ding just to remind you, like, yeah, you just died to that. Ding! Ding! I will make it to the drop, and then no further, probably. I thought that was going to be the drop. That would have been really funny if the drop happened here in the song. Wow, good job me. I did it. Ding-along? True! You can basically call any Howdy video a ding-along. There's like a 90% chance I'm going to say ding when you watch a Howdy video. What am I looking at, man? What is this? Wow. They're just shut up ball timings, but they're really, really strict about it. These are like librarian timings. Like, you cannot make any noise. No decibels allowed here at Library Inc. Dude, speaking of Inc., Monsters Inc. is such a good freaking movie. I can just imagine being like some 80-year-old guy, you know, like a World War II veteran in the year 2001 and going to the movie theater to watch Monsters Inc. I can't imagine what I would have thought about that. Can you imagine being an 80-year-old World War II veteran in 2001 and you go to the movie theater like, oh, what kind of, like, I don't even know what kind of movie I would expect to see if I were him. Oh, that jump sucks. I know my mind would have been blown. It absolutely would have been blown. Level request bingo? That'd be fun. For you guys, probably not for me. Please look at the newer requests. That's not how this works, I'm afraid. You know, the people who have been here already for a while, they have claim. You know, it's first come, first serve kind of thing. Wait, am I supposed to... Oh, is that like a Shardscapes jump? Oh, there we go. Oh, it didn't even get to a drop. Okay. Damn. What a challenge, dude. It's copied. I wonder what level this was a copy from. Oh, well, I guess we'll never know. What a great mystery this is. Let me know if there's any detectives in the chat that can maybe help us. Alright, that's another ID that's not real. Whoever's ID this is, it's either unlisted or you messed up the number sequence, so I cannot see the level. Okay, same with this one. Man. That sucks. Shardscapes, question mark? Is that not what it's called? Did I, like, mess up the name of it? Anything's possible. We got just an easy demon here. If it's a 1 easy demon, I could maybe beat this in normal mode in, like, a few attempts. Nope, never mind. If I'm dying places like that, there's no way. No. Oh, wait, can I do that? Can I jump over these spikes and then onto the red orb? Yes! It's a cool swag route. No, don't do that. Why is there a green arrow that points to it after I die? It's like, yep, you did it. Oh, I see. I did do it. That was kind of my thing. This is cool. This is a nice little level. Man, I would drive myself crazy if I were making a level with gameplay like this. It would just be too, like, slow and low CPS. I would get so bored. I would really like to make easy levels. I'd like to make like a 8 or 9 star, maybe make an easy demon or something, but I get so bored. I wish it weren't this way. This is cool also. Yeah, this isn't like too low CPS. There's just very long pauses sometimes. Make a hard demon. I have done this. I've done this many times. I usually make like hard or insane demons. Don't do that. There's a big red X. I just thought the X was like, hey, I'm really nice. I think if you got to know me, we would really get along. And I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. I have no choice but to be your best friend now. Music. There's music ahead. Watch out. I don't know why I didn't hold there. Yeah, there's no chance of me beating this from 0 in like a reasonable amount of time. I'm falling for way too many fake orbs. Wow, if you click there, there's nothing you can do. You just have to wait out your very slow, painful death. Oh, that was so scary. Yeah, swing just makes me nervous. Yeah, that was a cool level. I like that. What did Robtop give it? Epic? I don't know. I've seen levels with way better deco get, like, just rated or featured. So, like, I don't know. The gameplay was cool, though. Very, very dynamic, and it used the 2.2 features very well. So, I don't disagree with the epic rating, but, like, I don't know. There's better stuff out there that's getting less recognition. Oh, that was... Wait. That dude. I was just making a joke, because it was obviously inspired by Slaughterhouse, and I saw the copy sign, but it, like, didn't lead anywhere. I'm teasing you. I'm giving you shit. Don't worry about it. I believe you that it was your original level. I believe you. Wait, what song was this? I thought this said, like, Moonstone for a second. That's like a DJVI song. It was, like, a nice little nostalgic song. I think Water Flame is always going to be better, though. Oh, whoa. Okay, this level has a little bit of the issue of falling to your death for way too long, way too often. How do I jump? Oh, no, do I jump from here? Okay. Interesting. That's cool. What a fun little creative solution to a terrible death. Okay, so that's death. I can't fall here. Wow, that is interesting. What am I to do? Can I jump late enough to skip that block and, oh, maybe go to that one? Does that do anything for me? No, it does not. This is interesting. I like this, but I don't know what to... Oh! That's what I do. This is so cool. I forgot because I'm a slow cube, I can actually jump on the little hitboxes of the blocks like so. That's not... I don't think that's possible at any other speed of the video game. Okay, that's too early because I'm hitting the other thing, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, wow, this is hard. Each click is so uniquely difficult. Okay, that's just a really late timing to get to the upside down portal, right? Nice. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, and then a late jump. Ooh! I don't think that was intentional, but... Okay, goodbye. I've been sentenced to a swift death. Fall, jump immediately. Sweet. Man, this level's so cool. It's really hard and very learny, and I don't know if I have time to play like the whole thing today, but this is so cool. And the deco's cool too. Like, I don't know how to do that. That's usually like my metric for how cool deco is. It's like, if I have no idea how to do that, it's cool, you know? And there's plenty of cool deco that I do know how to make. It's not like if you can make cool deco that Howdy just happens to know how to make also, that it doesn't count as cool anymore. Like, no, that's not what I mean. Yeah, in terms of, like, man, this is so interesting. There's no spikes. Everything I'm dying to is a block, which is always, like, that's really cool to see people try to create, you know, innovative and original ways to kill you without using any spikes or saw blades or anything. It's just blocks doing the killing, and each input feels very unique. It's like, it's a fun little puzzle. There's, like, little tiny puzzles that you have to figure out for each click. It's very interesting. Very, very cool level. But, like, looking at this timing, I've never done a timing like this before, so I can't look at this and know, like, oh, yeah, I know when I should click here. I've done these timings before. So that... Oh, wow, that's really tight, actually. That felt not early or late, but, like, perfectly in the middle. That is a tight-ass timing. This one's not so bad. Okay, too early. Too early. Perfect. Yeah, this level's hard, but it's so cool. I assume we jump into the auto because falling kills you. This is such a carefully thought out level. Jump a little earlier. Nope. Jump a little later, maybe? Huh. I am really not sure. So falling... Oh, you can jump. Oh, okay, you do fall. I didn't realize you could jump there. Please, how diddle dingus, play my love. Okay, I have been called worse things, but still, let's maybe stick to how D. No, I have to just barely nick the portal like that. I have to barely Nicholas. Goodness. This is so cool. This is such a cool level. I don't really like the shade of blue that I am currently looking at so much of, but that's okay. Wait, is that possible? That might not be possible. This might be the death zone where I am. It's like an awesome Sonic world. Death Zone Act 2. That would be my screaming wife. Have no fear. These are normal sounds for Howdy's household. I love my wife for real. She's the cutest tweaker I know. Do this. Do this timing right now. Do it right now. Do it right now. Wow, I'm so obedient to myself. Works every time. I don't know if I've done more than like 3 timings in a row without dying. Like, this is a very difficult level. I'll get like halfway through and then we'll probably call it quits for this one. It is very difficult and very learny. Ooh. Oh, that's a fake block, so I can jump through it, right? Oh, no, it's not a fake block. That is absolutely not a fake block. A double jump here. There you go. Man, every input is such an interesting challenge to overcome. All with just gravity portals and blocks, by the way. Those are the only obstacles this person's using. And that's so impressive. If you can make a level with, like, inputs this interesting and challenging with just those two like, gameplay elements, that's so cool. No, I do not save levels from previous level request streams. Then I would have a queue of like 60,000 levels I still have yet to get to from like 2023. Like, dude, like I would never ever get there. So yeah, every level request stream is a brand new queue. Give everybody fresh chances to have their level played. Not like it's an RNG list. I only did that once and everyone hated it. Ooh. Ooh. The song is doing spooky things. That is so cool. I love that jump. That is such a... Look at this. Look at this. This is cool right here. Check that out. I like that. That is just my tweaking wife. Have no fear. Yeah, what'd I say? It's doing spooky things. Now we are in the very warm color family. That's just a really late click. Man, this is such a hard level. I don't know if this would be... This would definitely be extreme. Who am I kidding? I just don't know if it would be, like... any higher than, like, an entry level. I don't know. I said I would only get, like, halfway, but I'm really digging this. I really want to see where it goes. That jump is crazy. That's the only sucky part about learning a level like this, is that there's nothing that kills you right away if you mess up. You have to, like, wait a long time for your attempt to be over so you can try again. That does, put a damper on the mood of the level. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, I was about to say, that timing did not feel like it was possible. What was that? That was so cool. Ooh. Those were all holds, by the way. Those were all, like, buffers. I love that. That's so cool. Man, this is such a cool... This might be better than the Gabe Newell level. I mean, like, objectively. Subjectively, I don't know. Gabe Newell's hard to beat. That's so cool. You jump into the double gravity portal to send you down slightly faster Black Orb style. Dude. So many interesting ways I never would have thought of to, like, make difficult timings with this kind of level. I didn't think when I started playing this that the whole thing would just be, like... blocks and portals. I think we can jump really late off of this one and make it. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. This level long AF. It's not really that long. It's probably not much longer than a minute. It's just a very difficult level, and every timing is like... It's a very learny level. It does feel long. Also, these little things that look like roads. Like little zigzaggy roads with the little, like... lane divider indicator. I don't know. That's cool. I like that. It's such a simple little effect, but very, very cool. I don't know that it's possible to jump really late there. That's as, like, late as I can jump. Okay. Can I jump from here? Yes, that's how you do it. Okay. See, look at how cool that is. Look at how long I have to think about a problem before I can solve it in the level with just blocks and portals. Just gravity portals and blocks. That's all that's in here. I would have liked it maybe if there was something that kills you when you fall to your death. That does make the whole process take a lot longer. If I jump early, can I dodge the upside down portal? Yes. Okay, that's what you do. You jump really late and then catch that first block. This is so cool. I am in love with this level. Well, apparently I have to re-pin the thing from Twitch again. I don't know why it keeps getting rid of my pin. Maybe there's some kind of setting somewhere in Twitch that's like, hey, do you want us to get rid of the things that you pin like 5 minutes later? This is the default setting, so if you want us to if you want it to stick around, you gotta tell us. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Alright, well, seems that Twitch also has its problems, but and YouTube's got plenty as well. I can't be too mad. Man, this level's so cool. I want this to be rated so bad, but I don't think Robtop would rate something this cool. It needs to be in the gray area of cool. It can't be too unique or interesting, but also can't look bad. Those were meant to be roads. Okay, that wasn't just me. Can I do this? It's the timing that I love. I should be able to do it. Okay, we'll just go back and try again. That is hard. Wow. Dude, that is so difficult. Damn, no creator points. Okay, wait, is this a copy of a rated level? No, it seems to just be like maybe a collab or something. That's why it's copied. Okay. Cube only extreme, nothing but blocks and gravity portals. Wow. Such a cool level. That is so cool. That's a favorite. That's the third favorite so far. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, no IDs in the chat. You guys know how this works. If I see another ID in the chat, I may explode, and it will be your fault. I'm just gonna resort to just making that sound every time I see an ID in the chat, and it is your fault. You did this. You're making me do this. It's hurting me more than it's hurting you. Yeah, that's me exploding is hurting me more than it's hurting you. Man, this song hurts the ears a little bit after what we were just listening to. Yeah, I would have felt bad. I would have felt really bad if I didn't play more of that level we were just on. Like, if I quit halfway through, that level was too good for me to not play the whole thing. Maybe if it were harder. If it were like, I don't know, like a List Demon difficulty, I would have stopped halfway, but I'll set aside the time for that one. It was worth it. Joined within the first 10 minutes of the stream. Where's my level? There were a lot of IDs that either had a number wrong or the levels were unlisted. I've run into like maybe 6 IDs so far that just didn't show me a level that was real. So you get one shot with the ID. You got to really make sure your ID's perfect and that your level is not unlisted. This is the second wave drop and we're still slow. This is how I made my first 9 circles effect as well. I left the object color to white. Which, like, it does make it easier to look at, but I think it looks worse. But yeah, so setting the object color to black, I think, would make this look a lot better. Who saw that? You guys see that? I'll do it again. There you go. You see that? No? Alright, well. I'm not doing it a third time. What kind of stupid gap can I do with this? Alright, there you go. No! 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 Oh, no, I super messed up. That's, like, probably impossible. What the hell? What was that UFO? Both of those routes, top and bottom, were insanely hard. Man, I really want, like, a burger from a burger joint that's been around since, like, the 1930s. That's what I'm hard craving right now. I think there is such a place in my area. I could go there if I really wanted to. I am not able to send levels to Robtop. He hasn't modded me yet. One of his biggest L's, I would say. Dude, I would be doing so many more level request streams if I was modded. So many. That just seems like a net positive for the community. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little selfish by assuming that, but yeah, I'd for sure be doing these at least like every other week. That'd be cool. Oh gosh. No! I like this song. This song's funny. I like the chicken part. Me saying that I like the chicken part of the song just reminds me of the people who will taste something and say it tastes like chicken despite it not tasting like chicken, but they just don't know how else to describe something like savory. Make a video about overworld sync. I don't know what level that is. It was probably one that I just played, judging by my memory and how it's been doing lately. I do have Dementia, the one and only. Wow, I don't think I should be going there. Maybe that's just me. Do I just stop holding right as I get there? Wow. An S block would be nice there, but... No! That's hard, actually. That is really hard. Place your bets, chat. Gambling time is here. Alright, I think Big Peter should go away. That's what I have the source name. This is called Big Peter. He's not dead. He's not unconscious. He's not on the floor. No, he's just big. That's how we classify him. Yeah, place your gambling bets, which just say if I'm dead or alive. This is how we gamble. Gambling PG edition. Yeah! Alright, Flame Master, I think, is the first person that said, you good. You win. You win the gamble. As your reward, I will like this level in your honor. I hope you enjoyed your reward. I hope it was worth the gamble. Yeah, that's an old level. It starts with an 8. Reaper Part Offrey. Whoa! Okay, we are just getting started, aren't we? Oh. Oh, how fun. How fun. Is that necessary? Wow. I don't think I've liked one thing about this level so far. Oh, gosh. What is that? Okay, I think I got a donation. Meta Knight Gaming with the 45 Turkish lira. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we are not doing dono requests this stream. I am just taking level requests from the free queue in the description, or if you're on Twitch, it'll be the pinned chat. Wait a minute. Unpin after 20 minutes? No. Don't pin that. Manually unpin at the end of the stream. Yeah. What the? I didn't know I needed to do that. That's so weird. Okay, so Twitch does automatically unpin your messages by default. That's so... Alright, whatever. That's stupid. Yeah, I was doing a lot of research for, like, multi-streaming to figure out how, like, Twitch works. There are so many options on Twitch that make no sense, and they are, like, default settings. So if you want your stream to be, like, good, you're gonna have to go in the settings and spend, like, 25 minutes kind of figuring everything out, being like, no, I don't want my stream to automatically crash as soon as I hit 5 viewers. Like, no, this is not a feature that I would like to have. I don't think I want to play this level anymore. There are just so many cursed default settings in Twitch, and it was interesting. It was a very interesting process to get rid of all that. Was that another donor message? Holy crap. Have money, bro. Thank you so much for the money. Dude, Turkish lira. I have so many of them now. Thanks to you. Thank you, Meta Knight Gaming. I appreciate that. You should probably play a level Icosa. I just don't see how that could happen. Your demands are too unrealistic. Also, this art is really cool. I'll stay right in the circle. Stay right in the circle. I will not leave the circle. This is the kind of level that someone would figure out how to make, like, day 4 of 2.1 and Robtop would rate it, despite it just being this. This is the whole level. But not this time. Ooh, there's other shapes. They do more than just spin. They also go, huh? 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 Oh, that was my bad. Huh? 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 This is a cool level. I like this. It's got like a familiar repetition to its little, I don't know what you would call that. A gameplay motif. Wow, that was a cool level. I like that. This needed playtesting? There were like 3 things that repeated themselves. I don't know what kind of playtesting you'd really need. That's very cool. I like this. That's an excellent level right there. Said change your passwords. Someone just put, I don't remember for the level ID. Well, that's kind of what I need to know. It takes like 5 seconds to get the level ID. I don't understand how you go to a level request stream, submit your level, and you're like, I have no idea what the ID is. Oh well, I guess we'll never know. You know, some things you'll just never have the chance to know. Wow, this is... I can't tell if this deco is good or like really messy. I think I kind of like it. It's doing some interesting things. Oh gosh. Whoa! Someone watched Kuluk Lightning 9 Circles Effect tutorial working 2020. Ouch. Some burps just hurt. There's nothing you can do about it. This looks really cool though. It's very inconsistently decorated so far. Which, like, I don't need every part to look, like, connected, but... if every part looked like it was made for the same level, that would be a start. Yeah, this is just completely different takes. I assume it's like a mega collab. That's the only way you can explain this to me. Oh, wow. I don't think I can do that again. Oh, I did it again. Even better, actually. Oh, I'm upside down. I'm upside down now. I'm surprised my eyes aren't hurting more looking at this. Phobos looking awe. What does that even mean? How is this Phobos looking? Nothing here has looked like Phobos. Okay, nice. Heavenly Abyss. Holy Stereo Madness Speak. What does Stereo Madness speak? What is that? See, Q-Twirl can say ass. Damn it, he put up the blocker. That was cool. That was really cool. Oh, wait. Okay, it's a copy of his own level. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I will let it slide. I will allow it to happen. Beige. I wonder what color this is going to be. It better be black. Oh, gosh. Damn it. Maybe next time. Where's my skip queue for gambling? I'm sorry, no gambling today. No gambling in the halls. 15 seconds. Jail time for you. The casino will hear about this one. Don't jump there. That's where dumb people jump. Guys, if you were Geometry Dash, where would you jump? I think I would jump ship, because I have no other choice. I have not had a lot of water today, but I have been drinking. I've been on my water adequately today. Do I always stream when you're eating gumbo? How much gumbo do you eat, man? I don't know. Maybe I just haven't had good enough gumbo, but I would not be eating it that frequently if I were you. I think you should stop that. It's bad. Some cool icons. Nice cohesive icons. Okay, the older I get, the more I appreciate icon cohesion, more so than actual icon choices and color selection. I don't really care what your icon set looks like if they are cohesive. Ooh, because if you got a theme and you're sticking with it, ooh, some good icons. Hold on, I may have someone on my friends list. I don't know if his icons are still doing this, but I have too many friends. I need to kill them, some of them. This guy, Papa Jebediah is his name. I think he's on my friends list. Yeah, look at these icons. I would never use one of these. I would not use a single one of these icons, ever. But they are so cohesive together. There's a theme. They're all part of it. They're like a family. Nice little happy family going on here. I like that. You kill friends sometimes if they're mean to me. Wow, that is... I do not like the flat color background. That is horrendous. Yeah, that's something a lot of people don't know, is the background here takes on, like, the ground and background of whatever the last level you played was. So if I were to play beige, right here, it's got, like, a flat color background. We go over here, flat color background, and flat color ground. But boot up Stereo Madness, back out, now I got the defaults. And the game always boots to the defaults. But, yeah. Interesting moments. So, okay, let's double test. Look at that. I got some nice 2.2 stuff. I think this ground might actually be 2.1. I don't know. I want to say there was one that looked like that in 2.1. I could be wrong. That'd be kind of weird. Cute Twirl, you have a good rest of your day. Even though it's, like, about over. Whoa, whoa, you can't just go up there without me. What the heck? Oh, it's like free fly mode. Cute Twirl, I appreciate you being here. You have a good rest of your night. Man, I really wish Upside Down Ships, you know, kind of felt like it used to. You know, for the first, like, 10 years of the video game. What is happening? Why do I have no control over Upside Down Ship anymore? This sucks. I'm either going way too low or way too high with my, like, patterns and my rhythms. I really don't think, like, I've heard that, oh, upside down shift physics were just changed to be the same as right side up shift physics. I really don't think so. I will be clicking the same rhythm. I'll be perfectly straight, right side up, and then I go upside down, and I'm, like, flying into the exosphere. Exosphere? Is this a freaking Creo reference? Oh my gosh. I don't think it's a level having less gravity bug. I think it's a 2.2 being bad bug. Ooh. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. I'm skipping everything. Ooh. The double breakable block straight fly gimmick. I do not like it, but it's also really funny. Wait, can I just hold? Nice. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. Got, like, cinematic movie trailer music. Man, I can't stand, like, modern movie trailers. At least for, like, big, dumb action movies, the trailers are always awful. Marvel movies have some of the worst trailers out there. I don't know what it is, man. And the people who edit the movie trailers, they either are the worst people to ever edit footage of anything, or they are just given absolute, like, shit assets, and they have to just, like, make do. They are given, like, one take of, like, actor dialogue, and they have to turn it into something that makes sense for a movie trailer to be talking about. This isn't art war, but I'm gonna finish it. Like, every movie trailer has, like, the worst editing like that. And I don't know if it's the fault of the editor. They probably were just given very minimal tools to work with to make things sound good, but man. And that's I'm not even getting into the movie trailers that basically spoil the entire movie just from, like, the first 30 seconds of the trailer. Like, if you know how a movie ends, judging by the trailer, it's not gonna be good. I don't like it when movies use, like, the one thing, the one twist in the plot, the one subversion to, like, market it, you know? Your movie has to have more going on than that, or it has to have the confidence in its advertising to, like, leave the subversion out of it. Let the subversion actually, like, happen. Let it happen naturally for your audience. Don't show them that in the trailer to get them in the door, only to have nothing more than that in the actual movie. I don't know. I kind of want to review movies, but I'm also not smart enough for that. So I could only review bad movies. I could review Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I really want to make a video about Shark Boy and Lava Girl. In the words of me, Shark Boy and Lava Girl isn't a good movie. And I don't say that because a YouTuber told me. I figured it out. I am smart enough to figure out that Shark Boy and Lava Girl's not good. gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was cool. But it was also really hard and frustrating. Yeah, I don't remember. Wait. This is what someone put. This is what someone put in the form. I don't remember. We'll just play this one in its place. Ooh, got me good. Oof, wow. That's probably about as good as the level would have been. React to salad fingers? Wow, that's such a, like, 2015 thing to say. Like, no one ever asked me to react to things. Like, people used to ask YouTubers to react to shit all the time. Hey, please react to this video, or this meme, or this song. I swear, nobody says that anymore. I think we might, maybe it's just that everyone's done with reaction content. No one cares anymore. Maybe we've all seen enough reaction content and we just want to move on. I don't know. Well, I guess it happens sometimes, but... If I had 200,000 subscribers in 2015, people would be asking me to... This looks really cool, by the way. They'd be asking me to freaking react to and review, like, way more shit. That's just how it was back then. This is so cool. The moving shit is, like... It's not moving so much that, like, I can't keep up with it. Even though I'm dying to. That's just because I'm dumb. But I love big circular structures that just look cool and crazy. I love that. I've always loved that. Okay, very decidedly different take on the deco here. I don't hate it, though. Everything's got, like, serrated, like, chain teeth. Wow, I don't know what I'm dying to there. There we go. Level deserves a rate, man. If I were a mod, I'd probably send this. It looks really cool. I mean, the sight reading aspect of it is kind of difficult, but I mean, it's clearly not meant to be like a level you can just sight read and beat, because, you know, it seems like it's going for something of a demon difficulty. Also, the spike deco is just like those Electroman Adventures slopes or whatever. I guess there weren't slopes when Electroman Adventures came out, but I think that was the level to introduce that kind of like block type. That's so cool. That just, I love intricate circular structures like this in GD. We don't see this shit enough. We do not see this enough. There needs to be a petition. I'll make it. Get more circles in Geometry Dash. Circles of things. That's cool. That's just cool. That's not something we would really expect to see in Geometry Dash. Looks like a Terraria boss. I think we all know which Terraria boss I'm talking about. Duke Fishron. Also, my dual icons are just, like, not matching whatsoever, because all I did was change one of my dual wave trails to black so I could actually see, like, in a wave spam, and all of my icons have been changed. That's just, like, how the mod works. Yeah, this is the least sight-readable ship I've ever played. It's too fast, and the screen has, like, you know, it's got that effect on it, which limits how much of the level I can even see. Okay. Dude, this looks so cool. This looks so good. What am I dying to? What is that? Oh, those are whole-ass spikes represented with tiny little details. I thought that was just deco. Yeah, I think maybe the spike should be a little more clear here. That's maybe my one, like, gripe. Like, look at how far those hitboxes jut out. But the details to represent the spikes are freaking tiny. They ate a mini mushroom from Tiny Bros. This feels like what a rave might be like. I'm not cool enough to have ever gone to a rave. I also can't do that with my eyes. Hey, what if things were really loud and really bright, and we pretended to like it? Please, come to the rave. We would love to have you. Yeah, there's issues with this level that would probably keep it from getting rated, but this is still a very, like, interesting kind of deco. I don't like that those normal-looking blocks kill me in here. Not crazy about that. I like that. I like the just conveyor belts of spikes attached to the sloped objects just going by. I like that. I like moving teeth. Just when teeth decide to move, it usually makes for something cool in Geometry Dash. Whoa. Do I even need that Dash Orb? It seems like that Dash Orb did, you know, more harm than good. Yeah, the Dash Orb, you just don't even need it. Whoa, no, I got pinched. Alright, don't do that. Oh gosh, where do I go? Wait, can I fit down there? Oh, yes I can. Well, what the heck? That's a spike, but like the hitbox doesn't even go far enough to really threaten me. Wow, okay, so that's my biggest gripe with this level, is just certain hitboxes are not represented accurately whatsoever with the deco. If that were just made to be a little bit more, okay, what did I do? What did I do? I'm not going to stay to figure it out. Man, this is like such an unprofessional level in like 3 ways, but everything else looked so good, and I would totally send it if I were a mod. If like those few things were fixed. Super, super cool level. Flip flop! Flop is especially loud today. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Jockmaster luck. Okay. Wow, I did it. After thousands of attempts and people who didn't think that I could do it. There it is. I guess that's all the level he wanted me to play. Ball Copter Challenge. Ooh. Do we really call it the Ball Copter now? It's not an inaccurate name, but... Wow, that was fun. That was really fun. Ooh. Wait, how does this work? How does the right side up portal work? Oh. You click to like... Wow, that's so weird. I've never seen that in my entire life. Ooh, okay. Dude, the sync is so good too. Wow, what a fun level. That's definitely something that I could beat from zero with a bit of practice. I don't feel like doing that at this moment though. That is so cool. That is a fun ass challenge right there. Good job, Sonic Power, yay. Ooh, on my friends list. Glad I got that squared away. Yeah, apparently the Twitch pins are defaulted to disappearing after 20 minutes. I've never pinned anything that I only wanted people to see for 20 minutes. Like, I don't know why that's the default, but whatever. I feel like pinning a message should be, by default, like a permanent thing. Am I crazy? What upcoming top ones do I like? It's so hard to keep up with upcoming top ones, because, like, there's so many that pop up, and so few of them ever get verified. Obviously, there's plenty of top ones currently being verified. Will they ever? You know, it's yet to be seen, but... There was one, it was a Swyborg verification from a few years ago. I don't know if it's still being worked on, but it was an Extreme Demon that had the Falling Mists as the song, which is my favorite song. It's like, I guess you could call it my favorite GD song. I forget what it was called. It started with an A. It wasn't like a real word, probably. Anyway, Swyborg verification. Go check it out. It looked really cool, but I don't know if it's ever happening, which is the thing. Because, like, I try not to get attached to upcoming top ones. I've looked at so many of them before, and like, oh, this would be so cool if it came out, and then they never come out, and then I'm sad. So, I try not to get attached to any. I think Angelicide would be very interesting to see on the list. I think Angelicide would be harder than Grief. I don't know for sure. Because no one else is playing Grief out of respect for Doggy, I really don't know how top players would handle Grief. I don't know if Zoink would probably beat that in like 3 days or something. Like, it's possible. I don't know how much better Zoink is at that stuff. Maybe Zoink has some kind of like prior practice on like an old copy from years ago or something. I don't know. that's the kind of thing I could see going unbeaten for like 4 months or like 4 days, you know? I think it'll be such a big deal. Every top player will be uploading their runs of it, so like Grief will not go very long without being beaten. That's my prediction. I like the cartoon spikes at the end. Like, the top of the Clubstep monster's normal, but he's got cartoon teeth. That's a cool level. Sapphire number. Grief has the most aura for a top 1 IMO. I think aura is being used in place of, like, a lot of independent thought. It's like, it looks cool, but I don't know how to describe it, so I'll just say it has aura. They'll understand what I mean. And, like, yeah. I think it's also just one of the most, like, subjective possible factors when talking about, like, a level's quality. What happened to Michael Mouse? He's sitting on my desk right now. I could play with him. You guys just won't have proof other than, like, the sounds that it makes. Oh, it's actually not plugged in. Never mind, I can't play with him. Goodbye, Michael. That was a great, like, 5 clicks that you did. Aura is such a well-rounded word. It's interesting. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say this once, because this is common knowledge that everyone should know. If you are sacrificing your time to be here when you could be doing so many other things that you love, like, don't stay here for hours thinking that, like, okay, if I stay here, my level will 100% be played. There is no guarantee of that. I will play as many as I can. Like, there were a lot of levels today. There still are. There's so many that I haven't got to yet. I'll get to as many as I have time for. But if you have things you'd like to be doing right now, go do that and then come back to the stream later, skim through it to see if I played your level, and then if I didn't, you'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't spend 2 hours in here. You see what I'm saying? If you're not going to stay just because you like hanging out in the stream, then don't stay. And if you have a lot of time, then I don't know, I feel like you shouldn't complain in that case. You're like, no, I have nothing to do today. I'm totally chilling. I got entirely free time today. I have no responsibilities. Well then, like, what are you losing by spending 2 hours in the YouTube live stream? You were going to watch YouTube shorts for 2 hours anyway. I don't know. I'm saying that once. I'm saying that once. And then I'll reiterate one more time. Please, if you are only here to see your level played, come back later, skim through the stream VOD to see if it was played. Do not, like, stay here if you've got things you'd rather be doing. Okay, now we're done. I like all these rocket ships. I like the use of those like, I don't know, whatever you call that piece being used for the exhaust. There's not very many, like, space-themed levels in GD, it seems. Like, how many space levels can you name? And there's a lot of auto levels and, like, really easy ones that have, like, really pretty space backgrounds with, like, cool galaxies and planets and shit, but actual, like, difficult levels with difficult gameplay, with, like, a lot of thought and care put into the gameplay, you don't see space theming, you know? Doesn't really happen that way. Sonic Wave Rebirth count as space themed? I don't know. That's Sonic themed. Yeah, Cockmock is one, it's true. Thinking Space 2? I don't know. I guess you can maybe argue that Thinking Space 2 is space themed. There's really just not very strong themes of Thinking Space 2. It just seems like a black and white level. That's kind of everything I get from that. And the deco's good. I'm not gonna say the deco's bad, but I like how simply that font was made. Like, the V is 2 ovals, the O is a circle, the I is an oval, and then the D is a circle with an oval. Like, it's like 7 objects. That's cool. I like that. Ponerwort. That's an awesome name. What? I just downloaded you. Alright, we did it again. Isn't the new Mythic space? I cannot keep up with new Mythic. Speaking of Mythic, holy shit, this looks good. Whoa. I can't believe I'd sight read that that was going to be a robot. What? Okay. Well, you tell me to spam after the fact, dickhead. I didn't deserve that. Why? It killed me, and then it said, hey, idiot, you're supposed to spam. Like, oh, yeah, my mistake. I didn't read the directions because there weren't any. This looks really, it's very bright. It is a little bit too much, I would say. And I've made levels with deco that is too much, so I can't pretend like, oh, I would never do this. This is such a terrible mistake as a creator. But, like, I think this would look a lot better if they just toned it down. It's just too much. The pink is too saturated. The white is too bright. Yeah, you see what I mean? There's so much happening. That looks so cool, though. Heck yeah, dude. I mean, like, there's so many really cool looking levels with definitely rate-worthy deco that are just medium. I don't know if people are, like, getting lazy. Like, yeah, I only have to make, like, a 30-second level for Robtop to rate. Like, he's rated 30-second levels before. There's no reason he's not going to do the same for me. I don't know. Maybe people just making levels for fun. They don't mind that it's, like, that it's shorter. Like, yeah, I'm fine with this not being rated. I just want to make a 30-second level, which, more power to you. That's awesome. I see no need for the red to be happening. It can just be black. Oh man, this is reminding me of ice cream. Like the kind of timings I'll need to be doing for ice cream. If you guys don't know, I have a big RNG spinny wheel, just like the Wheel of Pain, but it's got demons on it of ranging difficulties. And I've been spinning that and beating whatever I get on it. Those have been most of my streams so far this year. It's been so much fun. I've beaten some really hard levels that are very rewarding and enjoyable. But man, I put ice cream on the list, and I'm going to get that here pretty shortly. I've got, I think, 4 levels left. Or 5. I think I have Late by Kiwi Penguin, Flowering by somebody. It's like a Sink Insane Demon. Looks really good. Ultimate Demon Mix by Zobros, Acropolis by Zobros, and then Ice Cream by Cyclic. So we got quite the lineup here. I'm currently on Gunslinger Corridor. That's the one I just rolled on my wheel. And Gunslinger Corridor is hard. It is freaking hard, dude. The whole thing is hard too. Like usually when I beat a hard level, it's like Fexty, where like, yeah, the wave is insane, but everything else is fine. Or even like A Bizarre Phantasm. That's a really hard level, but like the first 60% really isn't too bad. It's really like the last third that really gets crazy. But Gunslinger Corridor is pretty equally crazy across the entire level. The fact that this is as synced as it is makes me sad. Because, like, the song is about to end, but I still got a ways to go. Goodness. Yeah, this is Stereo Madness with no changes. 0 changes have been made. Steep Racing! Thank you so much for the $2 and the thumbs up, man. I appreciate that. It's a red thumbs up, though, so, like, caution, or don't do it, or whatever red stands for. Appreciate it, man. Steep Racing, stop! Don't spend your money how you choose to. You're gonna make me mad. I think it goes without saying that if you do not have very much money, you should not give any to Howdy. But judging by how much money Steep Racing has been giving me lately, I would say he's doing okay. Steep Racing's pretty well off. And if he's not, you should stop. You should stop that. I did most of that spam without touching any blocks. There were D blocks, so I would have been fine, but still. How about that? Alright, that was an incredible level. Completely life-changing experience. What's up, Lane? How you doing? Welcome in. You gonna tune into Altitude Sickness this weekend? Got a bunch of DKs. Basically, the only DKs we're missing are like Ringler and Bing, I guess. But yeah, we got DLM, we got Mo. Junebug's not entering singles, I don't think. And then Kyle McNadator. It's gonna be a freaking awesome tournament. I saw there's 2 DK doubles teams happening at Altitude Sickness right now. Is this randomly generated? I do not have the memory to prove or disprove that. I can't see my checkpoints. That makes me think maybe something is randomly generated. Because, like... Oh, there it is. Never mind. That's weird. Is that a Colorado tournament? I have no idea where it's happening, actually. That's something I'm really bad about, is I don't know where tournaments are happening. I just know when they're happening. That was a fun little challenge. Nice little random wave easy. Yeah, I was randomly generated. I think I'm the super smartest. I didn't even read the title. That would have been obvious to me if I was reading Gentleman, but... I read titles of streams and videos, but not, like, titles of levels. So in that case, I can understand how some of you might come to the stream, not read the title whatsoever, and then post your ID in the chat. What is that? What is this ball with pubes on it? And it's like moving around. It's blowing in the wind. It's very interesting art happening. Is that like is that my pirate ship and that's my pirate flag? It's like really tattered and war torn. Is that what's going on here? Oh. I wonder what the first like rated level made by a Gen Alpha was. Because there's gotta be some. What Gen Alpha is like 2015 and onward, so there's 11-year-old Gen Alphas. There's gotta be an 11-year-old with creator points. There's gotta be. There's no way there's not. Yeah, if anyone can figure this out, let me know. That might be an interesting video to make. The first rated level from every generation. There's gotta be a millennial with creator points. There has to be. I don't think we have any, like, Gen X. I don't think that's gonna happen. Man, that'd be interesting, though. I wonder who the oldest GD player with an Extreme Demon is and the oldest GD player with a creator point is. This is data that I would love to know. I'm such a nerd for weird statistics like that. But, like, that's kind of one of my problems with the GD community is that no one cares about that. No one cares enough to talk about it. So you're never going to know. I don't know. Maybe you guys do care. Maybe you guys do. EVW is probably up there, but there's gotta be some, like, 50-year-old guy who plays GD for no reason that we just don't know about. There's gotta be. At least one. Like, some, like, dad, he saw his, like, teenage son playing GD. He's like, oh, this game looks kind of neat. I was a gamer back in the day. I played my Mario Brothers. This looks pretty similar. And then, boom. Wow, that was cool. Okay, I was not sure about the art in this level. It looked like balls with pubes on them, but, like, what's going on here? This, like, tree thing is really cool. Don't exit the level. Shut up. Look at that. More circles. More circles of things. What did I say? Circles of things are the future. Check this out. This looks so cool. Also, just admiring the, like, structuring happening here. This shit takes forever. Look at how dense all this is. Like, maybe there's, like, precise, like, movement intervals in the editor to space those out, but that looks very, like, intentionally crafted and, like, carefully placed. And, like, that would take me forever, you know? That's something that, like, it's easy to overlook that I really appreciate. I am definitely an advocate for, like, layout blocks like this, very simple structuring, being used in interesting ways, you know? You can make this stuff, these blocks, look really good. Steep Racing with the 2 more. Thank you so much, man. Gen Alphas 2013 to 2020. Okay, so we have 13-year-old Gen Alphas. That doesn't sound right. Wait, so what's the next generation? Is it Gen Beta? Are we just going back over? We ran out of letters, so I think we've just started over and we're going back to Beta. Okay, so it's going to be a while before we have any rated Gen Beta levels. Thank you so much, Steep Racing, for the 2 and the insightful information. I swear I've seen this level before. It wouldn't surprise me. You're the kind of guy to just know of levels like this. Oh gosh, wait, what? How do I do this jump? Oh, I jumped over the... I think I jumped over the robot portal at first. I don't remember being a robot before. I wonder if those castles back there are some kind of 2.2 background asset. I don't think so. They look like they're made with GD objects. That makes my respect for this level go a lot higher. The numbers are rising. This is a really cool level. It's like the deco and the building techniques are not the most like polished thing ever, but it's kind of beautiful that way. I would send this for a rate 100%. And I'm not even a third of the way then. Wow, I just realized. There's indicators for the click sync, even when you don't have to click. Okay, maybe the indicators aren't for sync. They're just kind of all over the place. Jonathan GD level? Nah. This isn't the least Jonathan-like level. But I don't want to look at long level that looks cool and say, oh, it's a Jonathan level. Wow, this it's got such a Jonathan style to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that just devalues the artistry of a level like this so much. Steep Racing with the 2, thank you so much. Gen Z is 97 to 2012. Yeah, that sounds about right. Man, 97? What? That doesn't sound right, actually. That no longer sounds right. 97? Dude. The oldest Gen Z people are about to be 30. That doesn't sound right. Which, like, I don't know. It was going to happen eventually, so it's not like the craziest thing, but the fact that it's happening already does not feel right. This is such a cool level. This is so cool. I love this. Like, none of the inputs that I'm doing are all that, like, interesting or groundbreaking, but it's not about that. And, like, I know that. And that just makes it so much easier to enjoy the rest of this level. And some of the spikes are, like, flickering. Some of the objects are doing, like, their colorful little flickering thing. Some people make a GD level, and they just want to make a fun bit of gameplay that doesn't look bad, you know? Maybe that's how some rated levels come to be. And some people don't really care too much about how much fun you may or may not have. They just have ideas and they put it down. And that's just like, it's a more accurate representation of what art, I guess, should be than what most of the GD community's doing. Okay, very, very different look for the level is taken on now. The gameplay is very intuitive. I can tell the gameplay was, like, thought carefully about. Even if it's, like, a very slow-paced kind of gameplay, you know. A lot of this level has just been very, like, slow, single spike jumps, that kind of stuff. Is there, like, a lot of requests? Yes. Most definitely. But there's also plenty of fellas hanging out here that, you know, don't really care about having their levels played. They're just hanging out. Oof. Okay, maybe the jump spacing has encountered some challenges. Like, this level got way harder just now. Like, most of the gameplay was, like, I don't know, maybe 5-star. And then this is getting pretty tight. Pretty tough. Ooh, I love jump pads being used for deco. Oh, let me turn off no particles. That's probably making this look worse. Is that even going to take effect, though? I don't know if it will take effect until I, like, restart the level. Look at that block design. Maybe a bit copy and pasted, but I mean, there's tons of shit going on in there. What a cool level, man. It's a hard demon. I have no idea what the intended difficulty is. The difficulty's been jumping all over the place. It mostly seems pretty slow and easy, like what you're seeing now, but I like that tree. It's just the subtle little movements happening there. It's a very nice touch. And whatever kind of effect is happening, it's like some kind of spinny thing, but there's also like some kind of grid in the background. It's kind of like flickering a little bit. I don't know, it gives it a little bit of a retro aesthetic that very much fits the minimalist art style. Ooh, okay, we're speeding up. This is, I guess, the drop. I'd sight read so much of that because it just feels so natural. What a cool level, man. These are the levels that really make me wish that Robtop would give me mod. I would love for more levels like this to get the recognition they deserve, and I could help that happen if I were a mod. I'd do way more of these level request streams if that were the case. This looks so good. It's maybe just a tiny bit too bright at times. Like those 3 clicks I just died to. Like this is maybe a bit too much. I will say maybe that's a little too much. See, why am I dying there? There we go. It looks beautiful though. Maybe bring a pair of sunglasses, but ooh, man, this is so cool. I don't even mind how long it is. It's just, I want to see where it goes. I want to see how it ends. You know, it's kind of rare that, it's a very rare treat in GD where you play a level that genuinely feels like a work of art. Like something deeply personal to somebody. Like, this feels like someone who has a very deep, you know, personal connection to like a song or an idea. And then they just convert that into a GD level over the course of however many months or years this took to make, you know? The gameplay's not the most polished thing, but it generally flows very naturally, and I really appreciate that. Ooh, okay, see, when things just go white like that, like a flashbang, that's the only thing I don't like. But luckily, those moments are very few and far between. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, I'm kind of skipping some shit. Wait, am I a ball? Okay, okay. I thought those were more spikes on the ceiling there. Yeah, I can see the shades of Jonathan. It does seem like its own thing, though. It definitely seems like a style indicative of this creator, and not really inspired by a lot of other works. This part does remind me of the end of, like, The Lost Existence, though. What does this say? Okay, it's just, like, typical end credits kind of stuff for a GD level. Man, this level was so cool. I loved this. Another favorite level added to the list. How cool. Ugh. Legends of GD with 1 creator point. Okay, well, at least this guy's been getting some recognition lately. Beautiful work of art. Loved every second. Smile. Double chin because I'm fat. 0%. That was so cool. I loved that. Adventure beyond the unknown. Sure. I would say that's not an inaccurate depiction of what I just went through. Good job, Legends of GD. That's what I'm talking about. My level next. Trust. Alright. Flame Master. I don't know why you made stereo buffness. I really thought you could do better. And you forgot your start position. It's okay. I'll play the secret way and then the not secret way. This isn't really that buffed. Ooh, man, you beat stereo buffness. I sure did. I did it. After a long, hard battle with this level, I did it. Yeah, that was crazy. That was some of the best gameplay I've ever seen. Trojan horse. Trojan is like kind of a cool word. It sounds cool, but then, you know, it's been ruined and there's nothing you can do about that. Okay. I think I will don my sunglasses. I haven't needed them until, well, I don't know that I'll need them for this level, but it's best to be safe. My wife got me these awesome sunglasses that are huge, and they're meant to go completely over your glasses. Because, like, my eyes are terrible and I need glasses, but my eyes are also terrible and I need sunglasses. So, like, usually I just wear sunglasses with my glasses, and they just have to share the same space on my face, and it's stupid. It, like, never works, but that's fine. Who is your wife again? Chaggle, you may know her by. Wow, I don't think I've liked a single timing here so far. Just like, so many things are killing me that were not initially foreseen. Bro, what is this? Set me free. Scream turns white. Discord light mode users. I don't understand light mode users for, like, anything. Like, if you're a light mode YouTube user, like, yeah, maybe I can see what's going on. White mode or light mode YouTube does have, like, a bit of a classic look to it that dark mode doesn't have, but you don't have to have eyes that are as bad as mine to just, I feel like, universally agree that dark gray is a more pleasant color to be looking at than bright white. That is so loud. It's an epilepsy warning, not fucking I'm gonna destroy your ears with my sound attack. Because I've heard this song before. This is not what it does. Okay, porn warning. I cannot guarantee there is not porn at the end of this level. Okay, alright, well. Interesting. I don't know how to make any of those effects, so I'll drop a like, I guess. That was quite impressive. Did not dig the gameplay in the, I guess, pre-drop, we can call it. Lightspeed. Flame Master, I can't believe you would make this level. Ooh. Let's turn that music back up. Ooh, what is going on with my jumps? Dude, this is so cool. What the heck? You guys gotta stop with all these cool levels. I'm just gonna end up streaming way longer than I have time for if they continue to be this cool. I want to know how to make this trail. Like, I want to know how to do this effect. That's so cool. You probably put a particle thing and lock it to the player. And then maybe the particles will just start expanding as soon as, like... I don't know. I don't know how that works. Probably something like that. I am a trigger moron. Yeah, see, like, you see how that effect just keeps going, but we never see it because we're always moving? That's probably just some kind of particle thing. Oh my. So that's a gravity change in there. This is super cool. Ooh, I don't know what kind of retro sound is happening here, but all the, like, pixel art is a very nice fitting touch. Love it. Love it. Don't love that. That's okay. Man, how cool is that? That's so cool. No creator points. Okay, damn. That was really interesting. I love that. Simple level, I guess. Very cool. Very cool. I would also send that one if I were one of those mods. Robtop, step it up, man. What are you doing? See you tomorrow. I guess you will. Eating Spam and rice at the moment. Filipino classic. Okay. This has had, like, this level request stream has had the highest concentration of, like, banger deco. I didn't even see that yellow orb. I was so distracted by everything else. This is so cool. That sky is pretty fantastic. The only sky I've seen in GD that looked better was probably Sync Sky in Espresso. Actually, I don't even know if he made those clouds. Maybe those were David Requiem clouds. I don't get how people can make camera effects look good. I've tried to make camera effects look good. Oh, whoa, okay. Big change for the deco. It was just like beach and sky themed, but we got some kind of... I don't even know what to call this. It's so sparkly and beautiful. It's kind of hard to tell what all hurts me and what doesn't, but... The transitions are so cool, too. I don't know how to do that. Oh, okay. It's falling to my death. I think I missed like 2 of those, but I guess we live in. Wow. I don't know. If you ask me, man, that's rate-worthy. Holy shit. That was so cool. Yeah, you can submit rated levels. It doesn't matter. Whatever level you would like Howdy to play. Of course, if you submit your level at this point in the stream, the queue's too long for me to get to that today. I do not have time, unfortunately. Not bad. Let's look at Leon's levels. No levels. Gotcha. Sounds about right. Tough. Insane. Hidden gem. Absolute cinema. Yeah, that is super cool. Please get this rated. Robtop, I know you're watching, because you always are. Rate it. Do it. You must. It is your duty. Purgatory. This damn song, I'm so tired of it. Practice recommended. Okay. Wow, there's no way this level's actually this short. There's never been a Purgatory level that's not like 6 minutes long. That was not even close to sinking. Wow. Okay. All right. Here we go. Doing it again. Am I dead? I'm living. Okay. Ah. I'm really glad it says that when I die. That's hard, actually. Was I intended to go in between the red orbs? I can't believe we actually die there. It's so stupid looking. Why does it go super slow motion for these orb clicks that don't sync? Man, I'm freaking parched. I just now realized how dry my throat is. Ugh. Lots of blind clicks, but like, I don't know, it said practice recommended. At least it was honest. Like, yeah, you will have a terrible time if you try to sight read this. I don't hate that as a death effect. It's kind of funny. Okay, interesting transition. Alright. Interesting death. Ah, the upside down ship physics. They just feel like ass. Like, look how fast it's moving. I'm like barely touching it and it's like, I don't know. It's got like an extra afterburner or something. The thrust is so powerful. Makes me hungry. Man, that's like, it's such a weird thing to talk about, like, food with other people, because food means very different things to everybody, you know? Because to some people, food is like it's an obligation. It's like, oh man, I guess I gotta eat some food. I'm really, what the hell? Okay. I guess I can go down here. We'll do that. Some people treat food as just like, you know, going to the bathroom. You know, I do it because I have to. You know, that's how my body works. And not like a, oh, dude, it's finally lunchtime or it's finally dinner time. I've been looking forward to this all day. It's weird to talk about food with people when it doesn't always mean the same thing. Okay, I can't even click that. I don't know what's going on. This level's long and hard and weird. And some people, like, they're not able to eat the same thing, like, multiple times too close to each other. Like, I feel like I could have the same thing for dinner every day and I'd be fine. Like, if it's good food that I enjoy eating, why would I get tired of that? Sure, variety's always better, but, like, I don't know. Some people have no food, so, like, oh no, I have to eat delicious Mexican food every day for dinner? Oh, so boring. This life sucks. I don't know. I would be fine with that. That is, like, not a hypothetical scenario that's worth, like, complaining about. At least for me. I don't know. Everyone sees food differently, so if someone's, like, incapable of eating the same thing too many times in a row, like, I don't know. I kind of get where you're coming from, but at some point, with throwing a tantrum about that, it just starts to look ridiculous. I feel like there's, like, half of the food that I enjoy I wouldn't mind eating, like, every day if I had to. What I couldn't do is I could not be a bodybuilder. That is one way that I cannot possibly look at food. Because, like, if you're a professional bodybuilder, you're eating, like, 6 meals a day. It's just, like, brown rice, boiled chicken breast, and, like, broccoli. That's basically the shit that, like, professional bodybuilders are eating. Every single, like, it's, like, the most bland food possible. Like, they don't enjoy that. They do it because they have to. That's the only way they can get enough protein and sustenance in their body to build as much muscle as they're wanting to, and, you know, maintain that muscle. Have enough energy to go work out for 2 hours at the gym, and then go do something else, and eat another meal, then come back to the gym, work out for another hour, and then go do something else, eat another meal, and it's like 4 hours have gone by, and you've eaten like 6,000 calories. Dude, there's no way I can live that life. Man, these are some of the least fun clicks to do. Each click is like, none of these clicks are easy. Each one is like its own thing. Which is like, I don't know, that's how Extreme Demons go, but I don't really want to do that for a level request stream. I'm 9% in, by the way. Dude, what the fuck? This is so hard. No. Looks really cool. Insanely hard. Wait, is it copied? The like to download ratio is not looking too good. I don't know. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Make your ship part. I really don't understand why this was someone's, like, best idea of a level to submit. Maybe it was Gallo. Maybe Gallo's part was like, yeah, this is the coolest thing I've ever made. Please take a look. Wow. I want to see Gallo's part one more time. Howdy do you swear? Freak no. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen a Howdy video, but basically every video I've made from the past, like, 6 years has had a swear word in it. Have I been making videos for 6 years? I have, actually. I have been a YouTuber for 6 years. No, I've only been using profanity for, like, 4 of those, though. Okay, well, I guess we're done there. I don't know. Okay, another person who doesn't know their level request ID. Like, it's the one thing I ask of you. I'll just play the newest level. That's what it says. I wonder if Goldilocks remembers Howdy. As in, like, the Goldilocks that has been featured in some of my videos. Or, like, the actual, like, girl with the bears. And the porridge or something. Howdy, I should really send you a few YouTube shorts. Please don't. of Bishu beat battles. They're really schizophrenic and it's so funny. Schizophrenic YouTube shorts that are funny. I feel like this is just not a kind of humor that Howdy will agree with, but I don't know. You're welcome to send it to me to try to see if I would like it. Usually when people describe humor to me as like schizophrenic, I don't know. Not the most promising review. The Goldilocks that told you should make a Sly is Stupid series. This is either such an old comment, I don't even remember it, or you're just making things up. I don't remember someone named Goldilocks telling me to make Sly is Stupid and then me making. I just remembered making it. Like, I don't think anyone told me to do that. Oh, that was cool. I don't really know what I was looking at, but interesting. Like, I like when people try to make deco and gameplay for like strange, abstract, ambient kind of songs and pieces like that. That's cool. That's kind of hard. Oh, that's kind of hard. Goodness. That's crazy. How do I click out of a dash orb? How does that work? Gaming Maze. I appreciate the 2. Unfortunately, dono requests are off for this stream. I'm afraid I do not have to play that. The same way that you don't have to read if you don't want to, you know? These are all risks that we take. But thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well today. I misread that as Gaming Mouse at first. And I don't know why. Gaming Mouse, even though that's not what it says, when I initially read it as such, I imagined a mouse playing video games and not an actual computer mouse, like the device. I don't know how it's possible to be a YouTuber, and that's the first thing you imagine when you think of a gaming mouse. That was cool. How'd I go under the... What? Robtop, what's going on here, man? How am I in here? What's going on here? What? Explain yourself. I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. Maybe that's just a Robtop game for you. It's also really fast. Like, Wave just gets so much harder at 4 times speed than it does at 3. So much harder. 3 times speed is like, even if the timings are really tight, I can figure it out. 4 times speed, I can no longer figure it out. I cannot follow the wave at this speed. I can keep up with it at 3 times speed, like, adequately, but... Also, like, I'm conflicted on dash orbs being used in wave parts, because, like, you better make sure there's no obstacles that are going to get me killed once I click this thing, because, like... I don't know. You gotta make sure those angles are perfect. What do you mean? Come on, man. Screw you. I'm out of here. That was a cool level. I like some of that gameplay. It was very fast and very hard. That ID is not real, I'm afraid. If that is your level, you'll need to unlist it or try the ID again another day. Sorry about that. Ooh. Ooh. Death. More death. It's for me. What a treat. Oh, invisible things. I think it's the general rule that if something is going to affect my gravity or my position, it should be visible to me. You know? I didn't know you could go there. Ooh, we platforming on the constellations. That's so weird. There weren't even hitboxes there. I don't know what was going on there. This is a nice little level. The background pulses are not quite doing it for me. If they were like at least synced to the music, that'd be better, but yeah, the background pulses are kind of just doing their own thing. Also, like, there's no fading. It's just, it's black, and then it changes instantly to a color, and then instantly back to black. I don't think this is how we should... What is happening? What is this? What unholy freak of nature am I looking at? Alright, well, that's cool. I guess we'll... I guess we'll just look like this for the rest of our lives. Alright, cool. That's so weird. I have not heard the new Creo song. I heard one from like a couple months ago. Wasn't a huge fan of it. But yeah, Creo's still got some good stuff, but overrated for sure. I kind of don't like it when anybody treats anything like it's the second coming of Christ, you know. It's not like, I don't know, like I like Dim Rain a lot. I think that's easily my favorite Newgrounds artist. I think it consistently has some of the best music that's used in this game. But I don't want people treating Dim Rain the same way they treat Creo, you know. I want people to think carefully about their opinions, and I want them to mean their opinions wholeheartedly, and not just, like, be following some kind of, like, trend or some shit. That's the vibe I get from a lot of, like, Creo stuff, is just, like, I don't know. I just think if you're going to express very strong feelings for or against something, you should be very honest about your intellectual thought process and be careful. Be careful to think about why you feel this way before you go talking about it that much. Where is my level? Excellent question. There's really no way to know. If you're only here to see your level be played, you should probably go do something else and come back later and check the VOD to see if it was played, because like there's no guarantee that your level will be played right now. It's an interesting song to choose for a sync level. Okay. It says click to the music. No, you don't do that. You just spam. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, I'm thinking 5 more levels. This is number 5. Tony of King! I know that guy. Ooh. A nice dark and mysterious icy blue level. Oh, goodness. Don't do that. We just covered how that kills you. Dude, I want some cookie dough right now. Oof. I have never eaten enough raw cookie dough to, like, actually upset my stomach, so I've yet to be afraid of it. I still haven't looked at raw cookie dough and said, like, oh no, none for me, thanks. My stomach wants no part of that. No, that's not what I say. I have not had a battle with cookie dough that has made me afraid of it. I'm still just team raw cookie dough. Give me some of that, man. Are some skipped? No. I mean, the only levels I skip are the ones with IDs that literally don't work. Like, some IDs just lead to nothing, which means it's either, like, an unlisted level or you messed up the, like, digits somehow. Okay, this is level number 4. Got 3 more, and then I'm calling it quits. I gotta go soon. Do not have much more time left to stream. Wow, what about that? Oh, the likes kill you. Okay, we delete the comment, of course. That's something that just anyone could do. You could delete the likes of a comment. Is this auto? That first jump is auto. Okay, nothing else is auto. Man, This is probably the fewest answers I've ever had to what's going on in a level. Oh gosh. Why am I green? Why couldn't my normal icon be doing this, is my question. Oh gosh, there's text. Wow. It's really hard for me to take a message like that seriously when it's accompanied by this level. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm being a hater. Woo. And the song just fades out. Here's a new one. Why does it kill me? Dude, I hate dash orbs so much. Dash orbs are used for evil so often. Like, why was there an S block over there? I didn't deserve that. Oh my gosh. Like, this gameplay is some of my least favorite that can happen in the game. Can I just go past? No, I can't go past. I think you need to hold. Oh. Oh, I need to hold. Really? That checkpoint doesn't work? Why? Oh my gosh. Please. Are you serious? Did I mess something up? Okay, screw this level. Alright, we're done. Moving on. This is number 3. What is that, a donation I see? Steep Racing with the 5. Thank you so much, man. I've never been a fan of dash orbs. Man, they have cool applications, I think, but most people do not use them for such things. They use them for evil. I'm a huge fan of what dash orbs can do, not what they are doing in a lot of levels. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my take on things. Thanks so much for the 5. I appreciate that, man. That's a nice art of a hand. Okay, it looks like we're getting at least one more banger before the end of the stream. Is that Superfly? Only real ones will understand. Oh, there's blocks up here. There's blocks in space. With D blocks on them, more or less. This is not the kind of music I expected to be hearing from a GD level. All for it, though. I don't understand. Am I not real? Ooh, sorry, Malalo Carbon. Seems like you're artificial. Artificially flavored Malalo. That was a cool looking level. I like that. There's lots of short and sweet levels today. Just really cool looking levels that last like 30 seconds. Wait, that was long? That did not feel long. Very cool. Very, very cool. Love that. Any creator points? No. Does have a TikTok link though. That's something, I guess. Okay, this one's number 2. The next level will be the last one. Next step cube. Is it just everything is cube? Also, there's finally an Extreme Demon with X-Step as the song. I remember complaining about that in a video recently. I was just like, man, there's so many songs in Extreme Demons, but not X-Step. X-Step is such a cool song. It doesn't even, like, this is a pretty lazy version of what this level is, but my prediction was correct. Yes, okay. We'll not count that one. Alright, I lied, actually. This level I'm about to play is number 2. This is number 2, then the next one will be the last one. Unless it's like a very low effort copy of something. Oh man, why am I so far forward? I don't have a chance to sight read. I don't really have a strong desire to follow the gameplay really closely, because It's not structured. It's like very difficult to follow unstructured gameplay accurately. Steep Racing, thank you so much for the 10. I should call you X Steep Racing. I was watching your X-Step Peter Griffin video earlier today. Wow. Man, X-Step is a very forgotten level, which is kind of sad. I think it's a cool level with a cool song. It's like, I don't know. Doesn't have much cultural like significance or impact in the game, though. It's funny, I get some comments from people on the X-Step Peter Griffin covers, like, what is this? Why was this made? And it's like, that's a really good question. You really, it's not going to make any sense to you if you haven't seen the Wheel of Pain video. Okay, last level, here we go. Lucy by Tron. Tron, if you're here in this chat, here you are. This is your level. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's a coin path, okay. We'll get it next time. Mission failed. Well, not really failed. Mission's just fine. We'll get the coin next time, though. Ooh. This is a cool-ass level. I like this. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a coin path. Okay, I gotcha. We're also skipping that coin. This is fairly sight-readable for how crazy everything is. We are in the forest now. I like it. I like it. Pretty vibrant color choices. I don't really like it when the portals and orbs like change color with like a hue trigger or whatever. Because then I just sometimes don't know what portal I'm entering or what orb I'm about to click, but... Oh no, it does the thing! Damn it. I don't like that thing. I'm tired of seeing that thing. I had a whole segment of my 200k special ranting about that. Super cool level. Super cool. Another level that I would send if I were a moderator, but I'm not. Very cool, Tron. Got any creator points? Still no. First time decorating though. Okay, okay. So this makes sense for someone to not have creator points. Very, very cool. I like that level. Okay, that is going to be the end of the stream. Made it almost 3 hours. Goodness. My voice is kind of gone. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just project it more during level request streams, but my voice does not last nearly as long in these kinds of streams. So if I were ever to do another like 12-hour stream or 24 or something like that, I could not do level requests for any of this. Definitely very unpolished, but neat ideas. Definitely unpolished, but I don't know. I think polish is kind of overrated. To an extent, though. Some things need to be polished. Gameplay needs to be polished for sure. If the deco looks a little rough around the edges, I think that's definitely a style that you could go for. When the next level request stream, I was unlucky today. I have no idea. If you guys join the Discord, I will keep you posted on when level request streams will be happening in the future. If you guys have not joined already, I'll get a link for you guys really quick before ending. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why am I copying an ID? Copy. Sometimes the Discord copy link button just doesn't work. When you back clanker, what does this mean? What does that mean? What are you saying to me right now, man? Yeah, well, join the Discord. I will keep you guys posted about future level request streams if you were not lucky enough to get yours played today. I say not lucky enough. It's not really a luck thing, I guess. Depending on your time zone. But, like, it's just first come, first serve. I did try a level request stream once where all of the IDs were random. So, like, someone who just sent their ID has equal chances of getting their level played as the first guy who sent his ID. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everyone hated that, and so did I. So, we're not doing that anymore. Steep Racing, another $10. My goodness, dude. That is way too much money. Thank you so much. That really does mean a lot, dude. I appreciate that. I am not a moderator of Howdy, except I would not want to be a moderator anyway. Yeah, that's definitely a thing, because some people in my chat have been around for years, and I trust them wholeheartedly, and I would give them mod, but they're like, no, I don't want to be your stream mod. I don't want to have to time out all these children. And I'm like, yep, that's fair. That is 100% fair. There's a Discord? I looked everywhere for it. Well, there used to be a public Discord, and then the worst people ever born started joining, so I started making it invite only. And now it's invite only, so there you go. Feel free to stop on by, read the rules, and we will not have any issues. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on upcoming streams and videos and stuff over there. That's the best way to stay in the loop. But yeah, before we go, it is time to thank the wonderful donators to the Howdy Foundation here today. Steep Racing, let's see, we got $3.50, $5.50, $11.50, $20.50, $22.50, $24.50, $26.50, $31.50, $41.50, $50. Dude, you spent over $50 here today. That is insane. Thank you so much, man. That is a crazy amount of money. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Huge shout out to Steep Racing. What a homie. What a generous homie. We also got Bowl with the $5. I appreciate that. Thank you. Lunatic Husky, I don't think I saw this message. I think I missed this somehow. I'm very sorry, Husky. Thank you so much for the 5. Hope you get some good levels today. I sure did, actually. We got some awesome ones. Started playing Prismatic Haze yesterday, by the way. I've been loving it so far. I am very happy for anyone who can play Prismatic in 2.2 and enjoy it, because I played it in 2.1 and the sync was great, and then I tried playing it again in 2.2 and the sync was like, it was ruined. Like 2.2, something about the update kind of ruined a lot of old sync levels at the risk, or I guess at the cost of, you know, making new sync levels more consistent. So like, I don't know, it's bittersweet, but I can't enjoy Prismatic anymore because my old sync click patterns just don't match anymore. But I'm very glad to hear that you are enjoying it. I hope that goes well. Definitely more diverse gameplay difficulty than what you're used to. Cosmic Ghost with the $2, thank you. We got Meta Knight with the 155 Turkish lira, I believe. Thank you so much, man. That is a lot of Turkish lira. And then we have Gaming Mace with the $2 at the end there. Thank you so much, you guys. You have been a wonderful audience, very supportive. I will see you guys hopefully sometime next week. Maybe a Wednesday or a Tuesday with another stream. Join the Discord if you would like to stay in the loop on it. When exactly that stream will be happening, I will keep you guys updated there. But yeah. Hey dude, where's the Discord? I put it in the chat like 3 times, but there you go. There's another one. Yeah, that is going to be it for me. I must go. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Love y'all. Have a great rest of your day or night. And goodbye forever.